What is up, everybody? I am Skipgoeshard, man, the most underrated, never duplicated, funniest sneaker content creator this side of the Mississippi. Facts, man. That's my mom texting me. What are you doing, boy? Mom, I'm about to do this live. Talk about these goof ass. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Man, what's up, y'all? Man, what up, man? Y'all know what it is, man. Skipgoeshard, man, the most underrated, never duplicated, funniest sneaker content creator this side of the Mississippi. Facts, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all see the title, man. We got Bundy, Wade, T Mick, Chino, JG, Hakeem, Sick Kicks, Jane up in this piece, man. I don't know who's gonna show up in this one, but we definitely gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it. Them hoes hard, Sick Kicks. Shit, let me have them. Me, let me have them. Look at that. We definitely gonna talk about what we gonna talk about. Y'all see the title, and I kind of want to focus on the title. You know what I mean? I know, like sometimes if I do lives, we have a title, we talk about the title a little bit, and then all of a sudden, man, we just go left and just talk about all kinds of other stuff. Looking at Sick Kicks. Let me get them damn red wave runners. Looking at us. I want them hoes. But yeah, man, you know what I mean. We're gonna let the live warm up. I am just pimping views off of this because I really don't care. Me personally, I don't care. But it's a topic that I felt like I can pimp some views. You know what I mean? Pimp some views off people. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's what we do. We pimp some views. So that's the plan. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and let the live warm up. I hit my homie up. I was like, man, I need a cut, bro. I hit my homeboy up. I was like, Kent, man, I need a cut, bro. I need a haircut. I look like a pauper right now, bro. Do you all know what a pauper is? A pauper. Look it up. Pauper. And type the definition of a pauper. Pauper. Can we get a hard ER? JG. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna let the live little warm up a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't like I said, man, I don't know who's gonna come in here. You know what I mean? What I want is I want somebody to feel offended and then they ask for the link so we can have a little back and forth so I can pimp views off that person. You know what I mean? I'm all about pimping views today. A pauper. Yes, Hakeem. There we go. I look like a poor person right now. That's the plan. You know what I mean? Pimp some views. Mother Rucker, man, what up? So the title says, let me go ahead and read it out. You got that right stuff, baby. Love the way you turn me on. Look at that. Hold on. What's the title? Just pimping views off sneaker YouTubers saying the no word. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna pimp some views off sneaker YouTubers saying the no word. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it a little bit, man. We gonna talk about it. We gonna get into it. You know what I mean? Pimp some views. You know what I mean? That's the only reason I'm even talking about this. The reason I'm talking about it. I'm not saying anybody else. I'm talking about me. So before we really get into the topic, man, I want to say what's up to the chat. Chat, what's up? We got 23 people watching right now. I know it's going to heat up. If you have not already, man, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button. Sick Kicks, you damn right. hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. This should be a fire live. Some people already talked about it, but you know what I mean? Skipgoeshard is going to talk about it. And I'm probably going to say stuff that other people won't say. You know what I mean? Because when you have a channel, there's only certain things you can say if you are not trying to, you know what I mean, protect yourself. Like if you have a brand, some people can't fully go in. If you have a brand, some people might go to be on the forgive and forget because you don't want to rock the boat. But when you don't really have a brand, you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want because who's going to stop you? Nobody. The only person that can stop you is yourself. You all know that. If you have a brand, you have to apologize and stuff like that. If you say anything, you know what I mean. Just like if you have a Twitter and you say certain things, what do people do when they get caught up on Twitter and say certain things when the heat gets under their ass? Issue out a little pussy apology, and that makes all the goofies out there be like, okay, yeah, I think I think he meant it. You know what I mean? You know, man, get the goof ass out of here. I don't need to do any of that. Donna. Donna off the chain. This is a large Donna. I need to put some WD-40 on this chair. It seems like I'm breaking wind inside here. I'm not. Oh, sick kicks, they ain't gonna do all that. Or even if they do, they'll probably go on their homeboys page or homeboys channel and do that mess with the fake crocodile tears. Well, actually, no, it's only the good actors that can do that. T-Mec said my breath is hot because he want to kiss me. T-Mec, you better cut that out. Looking at T-Mec with your nasty ass. Ew. So, exactly, sick kicks. So yeah, man, we're gonna get it in. You know what I mean? Visual. We ain't talking about SBs right now, bro. We talking about people saying the no word. Yeah. Like I said, we gonna get it in. Hey, the crazy thing about it is we don't know who's gonna show up because of what the title is. Because some people's heads are so deep into a shoe's ass that they don't want to hear nor talk about anything else. You know what I mean? Some people see this is the ass. This is the ass of the shoe. Some people's heads are so deep into a shoe's ass they don't want to hear or they don't want to talk about nothing else but shoes. It could be a serious, and I'm not talking about you, visual. I'm just talking about in general. It could be something serious, something real that can affect me or anybody else. That is some serious stuff, but people want to be like, "Nah, man, I don't want to watch that, man. I want to talk about these 2022. I want to talk about these 2022. Shout out to the homie right here. I want to talk about these 2022 stage hazes right here. I want to talk about these 2022 stage hazes. I got them early look. They come out in July, but I'm not talking about these right here, man. We got other important stuff to talk about. Oh, Skip, those are not stage haze. They come the laces right here. They come the light laces. Kiss my ass. Anyway, July 2nd. Now, we're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about stage hazes. We're talking about the no words. So we're gonna put these back. Oh, come on, Skip. Come on, bro. Show us again. Damn that. We talking about something more important than that shit. Now, so what do you all think, man? Danny Moore buddy losing subs. He said Danny Moore buddy losing subs because he uses the no word. Yep. Well, he had said it. He had said it in a Twitter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't even feel like looking. I ain't feel like looking the shit up. I don't feel like, you know what I mean. But he had said it. He got called out. You know what I mean? But I'm sure. You know what? Let me tell you all. Let me tell you all how this stuff works right here. I'm gonna show you all how this works right here. Oh shit, Chino, I got you, bro. I'm gonna show y'all how this works right here. And to let you know how sometimes people don't take things serious, or sometimes it may be like a slap on the wrist. Let me show y'all something real quick. Nigga, living the rain is fine, I can tell you. Look at this shit. Let me show y'all how this goes. Somebody gets called out for saying the no word on Twitter, right? And you would think this the kind of stuff that shows that we as a people, we don't have any type of power like we should. And I'm not talking about power like ruling over anybody. I'm not talking about that. Let's just get that straight. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in general. We as a people don't have any type of power, because if a lot of us really felt we were offended about what was happening, this person won't even have a damn channel anymore. And the last time he posted a video 3 hours ago. Do y'all get it? It came out. People pimp views off of it. And then that's it. Life goes on. If it was some really serious stuff, if this was really supposed to be serious, really serious, and people really felt away, there ain't gonna be no channel no more. There'll be no channel no more. Buddy just he just posted some 3 hours ago. Before that, 4 days ago. Before that, 8 days ago. Y'all see how it goes? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. That's why I said I'm just pimping views off this, because ain't nothing gonna come out of it. I'm pimping views off it because nothing's gonna come out of it. People can do what they want to do, say what they want to say, like it's a goddamn Addams Family, and then nothing's gonna happen. Last video posted 3 hours ago. Now, if this was some serious shit, bro, that channel would have been gone. It would have been no videos posted. But when you do certain things and get caught up, all you gotta do is just tweet out or post some bullshit ass apology. Goof ass niggas be like, "Oh man, okay, he did. I know he didn't mean it. I know he means well when, you know, man. Yeah, you know, I mean, we a speaker community, man. We need to keep it just shoes, man. Fuck that. Keep it just shoes, because nobody else just keeps it shoes. People get comfortable saying stuff and know deep down there's not going to be any precautions, especially if you say something and you got Negro friends and stuff like that. What's that one dude name? Start with a Q. Case, whatever his name is. He's the most recent person that got caught up saying some shit. You think anything's going to happen to him? No. You think people are going to stop? Maybe a few people might stop. But is there anything else that's going to happen? No. And don't have a Negro friend that's going to back you up. Don't have that, because you're damn near untouchable. Some people need to realize, if you don't look a certain way and you have somebody who you're cool with who looks a certain way, that's your bulletproof vest right there. Because their goof ass ain't gonna do nothing but stand in front of you and take all the shots and shit and move around. Pew, 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 pew. He didn't mean it. No, he didn't mean it. No, he didn't mean it. Like you're playing baseball and they're throwing the balls at you, you're catching it. He didn't mean it. No, he said he was sorry. He didn't mean it. That's how that shit fucking goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And the only thing you can do is just sit back and on sideline and be like, yeah, hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Yeah, good looking out. Hey, but who am I, man? I'm this little black ass Skipgoeshard just pimping views off the situation because I really don't give a damn. Well, Skip, if you don't give a damn, why are you all yelling? Because nigga, I'm an actor. This is my stage, and I'm gonna pimp views off you goof at it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Mother Rucker, you damn right. This is a real conversation. This is what we're gonna talk about. So if anybody were to come in here and want to talk about shoes, damn a shoe. I'm not talking about that right now. If any of you all need your shoe fix, if you need that, you need to shoot up that shoe fix. Watch all kinds of other people that's talking about shoes and shit. Because right now, I'm not talking about no damn shoes. I'm not damn a shoe. I'm talking about this shit right here. Hey, Skip, just joined the chat, but who's the culprit that used the no-no word, if you don't mind me asking? Nah, man, some dude named Keese, whatever, and dude named Danny Moore. Shit, Goat, I got you. Shit, I know my bro Goat was gonna come in this hoe. You know what I mean? I want to make a ruckus. I hope this live do kick up some shit. What's gonna happen? Not a damn thing. Shit ain't gonna happen. Not a damn thing gonna happen. Memphis, what up? Shout out to the ghost watchers out there probably watching. There are some ghost watchers right now that can't, get in and join because, you know what I mean? They taking care of stuff right now. And then you got the ones that be like, I'm just gonna sit here and watch what he says. I'll probably nitpick on the shit I'm gonna talk about. And then carry out to y'all's little dry ass channels, whatever, and then try to pimp views off me. Which is all good. So if you pimp views off me, just, you know what I mean? Hey. Make sure you spell my name right when you got in your title, looking ass. And don't don't use any of my footage, and I'll clap that shit. Goof ass nigga, what you goof ass niggas will be trying to take shit off my shit and then post it on your videos. I'll clap the shit out that shit. If I'm cool with you. If I'm cool with you, I ain't gonna do that shit. If I'm not, I'll be like, hey, I'll be like, goof ass nigga use my damn shit. Anyway, man, we got Shoe Tang in the building, man. My homeboy, my brother, Shoe Tang in this bit, man. We got the one and the only Goat Weezy in the building, man. Goat Weezy, what's up, my bro?
What's up, man? I'm close up this thing. Golly.
I normally got my damn because I normally don't really
back my camera up.
I'll have my headphones in and don't really be like talking to anybody on my shit. I forgot to put my shit in. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Now I put my shit in. Hold on, let me get right here. There we go. There we go, man. What's up, man? How you doing today?
Man, not much, man. Another long day, but you know how I go.
Yeah.
I know you used to long days.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, I got somebody else backstage. Hey, bro, I don't know who you are, so yeah, I just got Go Weezy on the live right now, but I don't even know. I don't know what that is. Anyway, Goat, man. So, man, what brings you here?
But nah, I was watching what you were talking about, man, as far as the no words. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, I watched the live Tony D and Sneaker Fetish and all those guys did. But my thing is, why would someone tweet or say those words on the internet if you wouldn't say those words amongst that group of people?
Exactly. People get comfortable.
Yeah, because I wouldn't go with a group of Hispanics and say
anything. Anything that would offend them. Yeah, of course not.
I wouldn't tweet nothing like that. I wouldn't even put it out there.
Yeah.
If I can't say it in a room full of, that demographic or, that certain demographic, I'm not gonna say it. So I just don't understand it. Like one of the girls that was on Tony D Live, she was saying like, oh, y'all know his type of crowd, y'all know the kids watch him and everything like that. And it's getting to a point where it's like cultural appropriation. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is.
So I just don't get it. Like me, like I'm dirt road country, dirt road from South Carolina. So I've been called a nigga by a white man, and like, bro, that shit ain't cool. My great grandparents has told me stories about them during the Jim Crow era. My grandfather's told me stuff about that. Like,
hell yeah, and that was a time, bro. That was a time. First, like speaking on like grandparents, bro. That was a time where you would hear that word so much, you would think that's your fucking name, to the point that it was just so loose, like this. They could really say it. Like those are back in the days where you couldn't even look a motherfucker in their eye. You get in trouble by doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Right. But nowadays, man, like I do agree with one thing that Ron's other alter ego was saying.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not gonna blame hip hop, but he was like, it's hip hop's fault. But hip hop isn't telling you to portray yourself as this or that, like especially from other cultures. Like a lot of hip hop artists, we're rapping about what we've gone through. There was something about him saying, "Oh, Michael Jordan, Kanye West, they make the shoes or something like that." I'm like, yeah, they do make the shoes. It's our culture, but it's still weird to me, man. Like I said, I wouldn't go amongst a group of people and I wouldn't say anything or tweet anything derogatory towards them. And Wendell Dillon just said it. White people love Eminem. I've never heard Eminem say the N-word. I've never heard Paul Wall say it. And I'm pretty sure, the contemporaries like Mike Jones or Dr. Dre and Snoop, they don't allow them to say the N-word.
Yeah, I think I heard something. It was some. I don't think he said it in not a song. Not like Eminem put a song out and said it, but I think I did remember him like saying it. Like I'm talking about with a hard R, like saying it or something like that. But that just goes to show, man, like when certain people say certain things, man, and they are loved by a certain look of people, a lot of the times, I'm gonna say most of the time, because there are some people like this would be like they're not having it. They'd be like, no, you say that shit one time, that you're out of here. But you got some people who, you know what I mean? All you got to do is like tickle some people's fancy and shit like that, and then it's he didn't mean to say it. You know what I mean? Like we should all like forgive and forget. You know what I mean? That's what black people are famous for, that forgive and forget shit, man. Which is it's really sad.
It really is sad.
It really is sad. It's really sad.
I don't understand it. I know, a lot of people of different races don't think like that, which is cool. You have some white people who be like, nah, don't say that around me, or that's that word is just derogatory in itself. Like if you can look at it, if you watch the news, you can see they'll block out the N-word, but won't block out cracker.
Yeah.
So I mean that right there in itself should tell you how bad the word is.
Exactly. But it's just like one of those where black people are, I can honestly say that we are one of, or not the most disrespected people out there in the world, because we are hated by damn near everybody. Different countries, not all countries, but different countries. You go out there and it's just it's always weird when you have some people who don't deal with black people and they get it too. You know what I mean? Like how can somebody who's non-white not like somebody black? And the white people don't even like y'all's fucking ass. You know what I mean? Like it's that kind of that weirdo shit. Like how dare you trying to move away from me when I'm walking down the street and that person over there would do the same shit to your goofy ass.
Right,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
I get, bro. I can be going to the food court on my lunch break, full Foot Locker uniform, and I get it. You know, sometimes you want, sometimes you just want your space. But when you get clutching your purse and other stuff, I'm like, bro, I'm in a whole uniform, work uniform. Like,
but you are at work right now.
I'm at work.
Public
I'm
area,
not even thinking about you.
in broad daylight.
Broad daylight, like
in a public place.
Like, but
yeah, I don't get it.
But yeah, that's the perception that some people think about it. Some people think that all of us are actual niggas.
Yeah.
Like I tell people, I ain't nobody's nigga.
Yeah.
I got the dreads and all that. Hell, I'm a middle school PE teacher. I'm a big guy with dreads.
Yeah.
So people might automatically say, oh, he one of them. He got dreads. He must be one of the types that'll rob people, or he ride around in a box Chevy. And
he fits the description.
Yeah. 6'1", 275-pound black man. Oh, he's a monster. Like, you don't know.
Yeah. And don't even know that you're probably one of the nicest people in the world, man.
Bro.
And a teacher.
A school teacher.
A school teacher that works around kids. Know your students love you. You know what I mean? You coach.
Bro.
And you just all you do is, man, you probably mind your own business and chill out, man. And talk this shit. That's it.
never been to jail, never got in no real trouble, nothing like that. I don't have a record.
Exactly. Because like I was saying earlier, man, like people get comfortable doing and saying things. And especially when they know, man, there's not gonna be there's not gonna be any blowback. Like I was just talking about how the first person who got caught up saying that shit was like Danny Moore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if motherfuckers had power to really, really do something, bro, this dude probably wouldn't even have a channel no more.
Right.
But he posted a video 4 hours ago. You know what I mean? Like it's like one of those things where you say some shit and it's like, look, man, I know I got caught up. Let me go ahead and go type this shit real quick. Here we go. Say I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, I saw some of his tweets where he was saying his mom just called his dad a pussy ass nigga or something like that. And I'm like,
where does that come from? Like, what the
fuck? I'm like, that's how y'all talking in the house. I've never heard my mom call my dad or my stepdad a pussy ass nigga. Like
that's any woman calling a man a pussy ass nigga. That's just like one of those.
I have never heard my parents say that.
No,
never.
And you know what I mean? It just goes to show, man. Like, hey, motherfuckers they can disrespect, say certain things when they're dealing with black people, and there'll be no blowback. No blowback whatsoever, man. It's because I feel like it was like I was saying this earlier, man. Like we don't have the power that we should. And when I say that, I want to say it again. When I say power, I'm not talking about ruling over people. I'm not talking about that because somebody can take that shit and be like, hey, then Skipgoeshard said black people don't have the power. And he's talking about how black people are the best and you should rule over it. No, I ain't saying no shit like that. Yeah. I'm just saying that we just don't. You know what I mean?
We don't have that voice. Now, I will say this though: the people that they idolize, like the Kanye West and the Travis Scotts and all that, I would say they have more power, but I don't think it's going to change anything.
I don't know.
I really don't.
Because even those people with their power, they could only. No, I ain't gonna say they can. They would only do so much. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't want to say they can because there's a whole bunch of black people who have the power. They have that power, especially when they put out a product that all fucking walks of life,
everybody
want. Mm-hmm. Like these motherfucking shits right here. With this guy, who's this guy? Hold on, where's the dude at? This motherfucker right here.
Michael Jordan.
And shit. That motherfucker right there got so much power.
He
has the power.
Good. Now he definitely fucked up when he said Republicans buy sneakers too.
And that right there, that's like one of those things where, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I mean, only time I remember that because it was on The Last Dance and shit like that. But
Yeah.
that is somebody who I don't know. I'm trying to say, I forgot, man. I remember that. I forgot when that episode aired, man. We were talking about that, and I forgot who was. I think it was Buckeye City Soul. He explained it perfect about how, I guess, how Michael Jordan is and something like that. It's like some people are not. I want to say they're not like there with it. I don't know if that kind of makes sense, but to the point where he would, he would say that, because people don't realize that this dude right here, this dude could have easily been the first black president. You agree?
Yeah,
easy. If he was up on his, like, on the political side of the game, and he was like really where he focused to that, he could have been first. Mm-hmm. There ain't no way a basketball player could be president. People don't realize that Ronald Reagan was an actor before he was president. Exactly. All right. I bet some people watching this and be like, "Oh shit, wait, Ronald Reagan was an actor." Yeah, he was an actor.
Yeah.
And an actor became president. Not to mention the president before Biden, Donald Trump. This dude pretty much a business dude.
A failed bit. Well, I ain't even gonna say failed, because every time he failed, he kept going.
Yeah, because he knew the game. He ended up being president. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's like those certain things, man, where it's just like, man, like I was saying earlier, man, like people get caught up saying this shit. But like I said, bro, it's like there's no blowback, man, because they know motherfuckers don't have the power. Because if we had the power, I'm talking about to the point where we get with this, like Jewish people, they have the power.
What?
Gay people have the power.
And that was another thing. Like, dog.
Shout out to the Jewish people and gay people. I'm trying to, I'm gonna say
exactly. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
But I was saying to my homeboy earlier, I was like, dog, we were sitting here watching it, and like I said, I would not go tweet about, if I can't go in the room with those people. If I'm in a room full of gay people, I'm not gonna say what's up, maggot. Y'all know the I'm not gonna say that. Even though I could have good intentions, what's up, my maggot?
Yeah,
that's still disrespectful to them.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand it. Like, if you can't say those words around that group of people, don't say it.
Yeah. Well, people are gonna see, and the thing is, when people get caught up saying or tweeting certain stuff like that, they can issue that apology, but that only tells them, hey, I need to be more careful.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna keep on continuing doing my shit, making my videos, but I know not to tweet no shit like that no more. I need to make sure if I say this shit, I'm around motherfuckers who I know is not gonna be offended or not gonna say anything about it. That's the main shit how this shit is, bro. You know it.
Yeah, it's Skip. You know all them apologies, bro. That's just damage control and affirmative action.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That shit don't mean shit.
I don't believe in cancel culture, but he still is gonna keep his endorsements. Talking about Kais.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna keep his endorsements. He's gonna pretty much keep everything. I mean, I think people are gonna do it just like Travis Scott. There's gonna be some fake outrage amongst some people.
Yeah.
Boom, he back. He just here.
Yeah, no limit. I'm not saying that. I mean, I can tell that he is. That's not like Kais is not no white man. That's not a white man, but it's still like you could be from certain places like that, but it's like you still shouldn't get no pass by saying it. But it's like one of those crazy things, because isn't like French Montana? He's like from like Morocco, right?
Something like
around there, yeah. But so him saying it, you know what I mean? It's like one of those.
Yeah,
I think it comes down to the point where it all you see it now. I'm thinking about it. Like I'm listening to a French Montana song. He say nigga. I'm not gonna be like, hold on, wait, hold on. What did he say? I'm not. I'm gonna be like Jeremy. Okay, yeah. You know, it's like one of those crazy things. Like if a rapper like Fat Joe saying nigga and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or somebody that's saying it.
Fat Joe is from New York and he's of Hispanic descent, and we all know Hispanic New Yorkers, they in the hood, so
yeah,
you know sometimes I don't agree with it, but I've been in New York with some of them, so I get it. That's your culture, you know. But I guarantee if some of them come down south and you hear, you know, Caucasian people saying it, you're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When you've been seeing Confederate flags on Ford F-150s all your life flying around, because and all that, you go, bro. It's gonna change your perspective.
Yeah. I'm talking about like big trucks. I'm talking about big flags, bro. Like just waving and shit. You know what I mean?
Texas, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like it's just like I said, it is one of those things where some people, when you say it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. No limit, man. Hey, please take the link, man.
No,
and we gonna just talk about it. No limit, that's the homie, man. No limit. This ain't gonna be like one of those because we just having a discussion. You know what I mean?
Because I would never go into
in fact, exactly, Sneaker Addict. Go ahead, bro.
I said I could never go into a Hispanic room and say the word W back. I don't even want to say it because it's disrespectful. I know Hispanic people watching. I would never go and say that. Even if my intentions are pure. What's up, my you know what?
And it'll be weird too. You know what I mean? Like I can't like I don't. This is like one of those. Even like you said, you wouldn't say it because you wouldn't say it because I know it is. This would be like that's not you. You know, what the
exactly.
Fuck,
that's not
that? What's up? Like you might think about like, damn, what the fuck did I just?
And like, bro, some of my white friends, I know good and well if I were to have a kickback at my house, they probably be the only maybe 2 or 3 white people in here, bro. Everybody else black, I know they ain't gonna be like, "Go, what's up, my nigga?" Like. I'm not even gonna let them call me a nigga in the first place. Like, come on,
T-Mac, you good? Yeah, T-Mac, you good? Yeah, but I'm sure they would know. Like, they would know, like deep down, like, man, why would I? I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, so he said if it's so disrespectful, why do we say it to each other? Because when we say it, it's a term of endearment. Like, what's up, my brother? Now, this the thing with black people. And Dave Chappelle put this on his show a couple years ago, and I thought it was just jokes.
No limit, come in the chat.
But if you sit back and think about it, Dave Chappelle said black people have always turned their negatives into positives.
Yeah,
if you go back from the time where we don't have any history before we were slaves, but we've always turned negatives into positives.
Yeah. That goes way back. Yeah. That goes way back. That like the slave masters eating all the good parts of the pig and then throwing the niggas all the nasty shit, and we making a meal out of it. That's just how it is.
That's all it is. It's a term of endearment for us.
Damn, IBA, what's up, bro? You trying to get in? IBA trying to get in. This shit messed up. Hold on. Why am I looking at my phone? I got some shit going on. You about
to tell a Stan Higger he can't say Higger. It's not the internet. No limit. If you cannot go into a room, if you can't go in any hood, any black neighborhood by yourself, feel comfortable enough to say it, then you know it's wrong.
Exactly. And I can't see him when he used to go out to the little pussy ass sneaker cons and say and just saying that shit. Because I bet damn well, I bet he wouldn't be going willing nigga saying like, yeah, nigga this, nigga that. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. The motherfuckers say that shit in the comfort of their own cars and their homes, and they type that shit. Because that nigga would not be over there and no damn sneaker cons and no shoe events. Willy nilly say nigga. He wouldn't.
He said y'all act like you don't have all the races in your hood, bro. It ain't no white people in my hood.
Man, what up, bro? Hold on, let me fix this shit. This shit look like NBA primetime bullshit. Hold on, there we go.
It ain't no Hispanics in my hood.
There we go. Oh shit.
You gotta go to the east side where the Hispanics at.
it's like this, and I get it. I get it. Sometimes I think about how I'm like, man, black people. Why do we say, even though I know that it's a term of endearment, I know it, but sometimes I think about like, damn man, like we don't really like other people saying it. Like why do we even say that? I've had that thought before.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, it's like one of those things where that thing IBA trying to get in bed. IBA, wait, what's going on with your shit? Yeah, exactly, bro. He said Kais ain't in no hood.
Ain't
Exactly.
No hood. That's the thing.
Exactly,
That's
bro.
the thing.
Link is in the chat.
Like I would never go to somebody's hood and disrespect them. Like never.
Cause that is a free ticket of getting your ass kicked or killed. That's just
And
one
bro,
of those two
and
things.
like I said, on the east side, that's where a lot of the Hispanics in Charlotte are. So, like, bro, I can remember one day I'm sitting at the gas station, my car fucking up on me. Bro walked up like, bro, you straight? And I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on. He's like, bro, I got a little shot back here. I'll push your car over here and get you right. A Hispanic dude. Like, all right, he ain't called me nigga not one time. He's like, bro, I got you straight. Just give me such and such, and we good. Like, bro, it's about respect.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
You know what I mean? And it's just like one of those things where, like I said, man, people know when and where to say certain things. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you got somebody who is black and you got a co-signer, you know what I mean? IBA, what up, my bro?
What's cracking, Nia?
Yeah, I know. Hey, man, that shirt fire.
Hold on, no limit. It ain't even about being white.
No limit, take the link. No Limit is a fellow YouTuber and don't want to take the fucking link. No Limit, you better be at work or some shit that you can't take the link, man. And we can talk about this stuff, man, as men.
I don't want no Chinese person calling me nigga either. I don't want no Hispanic calling me nigga, like a Mexican or a person of Hispanic descent. But I get where we have some in New York and California that say it, but
because you know me, I'm from LA, and people that ain't even black use the word nigga. But the thing is, what I feel, it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? It could be Asian, Mexican, white, whatever. I get to be honest, it don't bother me. But I feel like it's how you use it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they use it the same way we use it, which is like a term of endearment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, or my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Homie.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. But other races don't do that. Other races don't do that. I got a homeboy in China right now playing basketball. They call him nigga every day.
Right.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be saying that shit.
You say he shouldn't be saying it?
He shouldn't be saying that to other black folks, man. That shit is out of line. And everyone that I know that's black, they would have smacked the fucking taste out of his mouth if he said that around his like the wrong neighborhood. Like, I get called that all the fucking time, man. But I don't address people that way back because it's not my place. I'm Filipino, I'm mixed, but I'm not fucking black, so that word shouldn't come out of my mouth,
And somebody posted the question earlier. Why are we still talking about when and where, or why certain people can't say the N-word? Bro, we all went to grade school. We all know the history. Like, come on, man. Let's not be ignorant.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is this: if it's gonna offend a culture, even if it offends half of a culture, you shouldn't say that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why even say it?
Exactly.
Like, why say it if you're gonna offend even half of a culture?
Right.
Exactly.
That's why
people don't like. It's like people don't.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, I go to fucking Yonkers, the same block Jada kisses at, and Jada will say to me, "Yo, what up?" I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that back to her. Say, "What up, kiss?" I don't address people that way, because if it's gonna offend a portion of a culture, there's no reason to say it. But I don't think he's really out there like that,
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hey, Skipgoeshammer. DM me, man. DM me real quick so you won't get blocked. DM me on IG. All right, go ahead, Des.
I think it's funny how people giving him a pass, but they shit on the other dude. I don't even know the other dude.
Exactly. Now,
but they giving him a pass. They giving him a pass because the guy's more popular, you know.
Exactly.
That's how it goes down.
That's the shit. Exactly. That's how shit goes down.
He's Middle Eastern. He ain't black though. So what the fuck is he saying the word for?
Exactly. Hey, Chaotic, man, what's up, bro? Speak on it, my bro. Look at that. Shoot tank, look at it.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. Y'all already know how I get down, bro.
Trinity Ave in the Bronx, man.
Y'all already know how I get down, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that N-word being thrown around like that, man. Listen, if you ain't man enough to say that around a bunch of brothers, keep it out your fucking mouth, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You doing that shit behind closed doors, bro. You say that shit in a safe place, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the main reason why people say it. Now I'm saying this right now. What time is it over here? 9:38, where I'm at in the world. Monday, June 20th, 2022. I am not going to be up here, and I do not think that Danny Moore and Kais are racist. I don't think that.
No, I don't.
I just think. Yeah, well, hold on real quick. I'm just saying that. You know, yeah, you good. Yeah, I'm just saying that I don't think those two guys are racist at all. I'm just saying it's like one of those where these are grown-ups. These are not children. These are grown-ups, and they should know that you shouldn't say certain things. And the crazy thing about it is this is on a social platform where everybody can see it, and to the point where they were so freely enough to say that shit. You know what I mean? I can understand like if this was like a little chat room, some shit like that, and you say it and only like a certain people are there. Oh yeah, by all means, let motherfuckers say do and say shit all the times in their own little area, little shit like that. But this is social media. This is where anybody was just typing up their shit and looking it up and finding out that they're saying this shit. You know what I mean? And it's the point that it's this said, it's typed, and there's no precautions about it. You know what I mean? There's no blowback about it. You know what I mean? That's the fucked up thing about it is that there's no blowback on this by saying something like that. Oh, but I bet there are certain words from a certain group of people that they probably wouldn't dare say because they know that people, they do not mess around when it comes to the disrespect of their people. That goes for motherfuckers who are like well known. You remember when they didn't let Kevin Hart host the Oscars because they dug some shit up years ago what he said, and they shut that shit down. But you can say nigga all day, like what Paul Mooney said. You can say nigga till your teeth is white and nothing's gonna happen to you. Facts.
Bro, you know what's funny though, Skip, bro? Like, we the only race, bro. You know what I'm saying? That bro, we don't go around saying, you know, disrespectful shit to them, you know what I mean? Like to any race.
No, we don't. And we shouldn't because we the most one of the most disrespected motherfuckers on earth. And who are we to be like to go around and they'll be saying some mean shit to people? Like, what the fuck? How dare you?
Right.
You people shouldn't be doing that. Yeah.
We don't never go around saying that shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like for some reason, bro,
I gotta run into this place. Much love.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
I'm gonna be in the chat.
Oh shit, IBA back. My bad, IBA. Shit, this should be popping up. I don't know. There you go. Oh no, IBA.
It's just that, man, you know, to me, bro, like, for some reason, bro, every race think that N-word is just you know, like, I don't know, bro, they say it for no reason. Not like Goat said, amongst one another, we say that shit for endearment, right?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, we call each other that all the time between us right here on the panel because we know each other personally. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we don't go out our way, man. And bro, I don't know, bro. This shit is just wilding, bro. This shit got my head fucked up.
It's wild, man. I think some people in other cultures just think, oh, well, I see black people saying it. I see
exactly, Big Joe.
Yeah. I see these Puerto Ricans and Dominicans saying it, so it must be cool to do.
Yeah,
but
you're right though. I mean, I don't know, because like I said, it don't bother me too much, but it's true because you don't hear. I mean, they got all these other names that they use for other races, and you don't hear people going around calling each other those names like we do when we call each other my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear nobody saying "What's up, my chink" or "What's up, my cracker" or "What's up, my." You know what I'm saying? You don't hear that, bro.
Because it don't sound cool.
But we don't even use them words. We don't even use them words amongst each other, dog.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just something about that N word that every race feel like they okay to say that, man. Like, nah, man. It don't go like that, bro. And I guarantee you, bro, if you go to my hood and say that word about a bunch of brothers I know, oh, you ain't gonna survive that, boy.
You ain't gonna make it out.
You either getting beat up or killed. That's it. Beat up or killed.
You gonna get beat.
They gonna make example out of you. They gonna beat the shit out of
you. Yeah, well, shit. Like I said, beat up or killed. Yeah.
It's funny. I was out and about one time somewhere, and I heard the word being used, and I looked around, and they wasn't talking to me, but I heard somebody call somebody nigga, and I didn't see no niggas around but me, but they were even talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, people use it so loosely. So I agree with what you say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's facts. And like I said, if we was all in a, you know what I'm saying, around each other, and we was at a function, and a white guy got, like, say we was in a club or something, somebody used it in a derogatory way, we going up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't give a damn if you using the ER or the damn A. Say it around me, you're getting stolen on.
It's all the same to me. ERA.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? And like I said, man, like it's just one of those things where it said they said it, and you would think if especially Kai, someone who with that much, I don't want to say power because this is a sneaky
influence.
Power.
Influence.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
There we go. They got power.
That's people getting comfortable around people too much.
Yeah, he should be like already like it should be to the point where, and it's crazy that it's not to the point right now that if somebody were to say that shit, it's like it gets what black people have gone through in history. It should be to the point where if someone were to say that shit, either A or ER, if it's coming on some bullshit, they should be just, hey, you're done. Mm-hmm. You're done. But of course, I mean, it's not, because it's how, like I said, man, we are one of the most disrespected people on earth, and it's like one of those things where it's just like, okay, well, you know what I mean? All you got to do, and people already know like the recipe. You know what I mean? You get caught up saying some shit, go ahead and say you're sorry and all that, and then you got goof ass niggas be like, okay, well, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, he meant it. You know what I mean, man? Come on, man, let's just get back to the shoes. Hey, fuck the shoes. Did you just hear what he said? Right. Did you hear what he said, man? And it's to the point where, like I said, man, people know when and where to say certain things. Because all this damn kites, all this kites and sand niggas and all this shit, and he from here, yes, but he would not be saying nigga willy-nilly at no fucking sneaker con where there's niggas present. He wouldn't, because he'll know better. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
But that's the thing. You know what I mean?
No limit.
That's just what it is.
No limit. Keep trying to justify it, saying he's from Africa, bro.
Man, look, man, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck, bro. It ain't no good way to say that, man. I don't care, man. Look, whether you saying nigga or nigger, I don't give a damn which way you using it, bro. You don't say that around me, bro, unless you one of them.
You cannot justify it. I'm sorry. There's no way you can justify that.
Now let's just be clear. Oh, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna say my shit.
I agree with you, Skip. I don't think Kite's racist. I don't think he racist, but I think he was out of line for saying what he said.
Exactly, yes. And this is what this is about. We talking about saying the no word. You know what I mean?
This was recent? This just happened?
Yeah. It's recently that it came out that through Twitter, he had said some shit. You know what I mean? I remember Danny Moore was the first, and that shit was niggas were pimping views off that about maybe about a month
Danny
ago.
Danny Moore,
weeks ago.
I'm gonna say that out the gate. Fuck Danny Moore.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you're watching, he said it, and you ain't gonna do shit about it. Facts. Anyway,
no, he ain't. I guarantee you that.
He's a corner.
And then the most recent is Kais saying it. You know what I mean? And I think Tony D he made a live, I think earlier today, talking about it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure. Did he stick it for his homeboy? Did he?
I don't know. I ain't watched that shit.
I ain't watched that shit either.
I watched some of it. I caught the tail end of it when Ron's alter ego was talking to the other dudes.
Yeah.
But I did see where Tony said, you know, we can't do business if you talking like that or, you know, you thinking like that.
Man, so they still gonna do business. What got here?
Yeah.
That's just one of those things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like people say shit like that to make it sound good. You know what I mean? He probably said that shit and then fucking text him at the same time, be like, "Hey man, I'm about to do a live right now about this shit, man. So hey, just letting you know, man. You know, like that's how motherfuckers do, man. It's, like I said, all this shit is shit is smoke and mirrors. Because if it was to the point, and let's say if Tony D felt some type of way, he would have put that shit on probably Twitter or fucking Instagram and be like, "Hey, due to we decided to part ways to do some shit." You know how people do? They do that part ways shit. You know what I mean? But of course, hell no, niggas got.
Well, you got to think, Skip. He know the dude personally, right? So he probably gonna have a conversation with the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They did that shit because I think I heard that they did. I think the first time it came out or something like that, he had said that they did a live, and man, like little shit like that. But it's like one of those things where, what am I saying? I'm reading some shit. Let me get right now. Oh yeah, this is. I realize when you do lives and then when you get a certain amount of people watching, that's when this all kinds of this randoms come in the chat and say shit. You know what I mean? It's always like that. It's like if you do it live and you reach a threshold, it's like all of a sudden somebody opens the gate and be like, "Hey man, come on in, say some wild shit." You know what I mean? I don't know. But, go ahead.
It's different cultures that, you know, like I said, in New York and Cali, the Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and all that, you know, that's normal.
Yeah.
You go to places like down south where me and Chaotic from, like, bro, you not finna fly.
Yeah.
Like I said, you might get away with it in California and New York, but and even the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans down here, like they don't like for other people to say it. Like I just don't understand.
You're right. You ain't wrong.
I don't understand it.
Oh man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like we come, man, especially, you know, man, Louisiana, Mississippi, bro. Y'all knew the background behind that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't say that shit, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, for real, bro.
Hey,
like, bro, we still living underneath that. Like, down there, bro, we still living underneath that creed, bro. Like, they still got these type of people down there, bro, that's racist, bro.
Right.
Exactly. And they show their true colors, and they know when and where. You got the ones who are just blatant with it and don't give a damn. Especially
you do. You got some people who
when Trump was in office. Oh my gosh, they were coming out there like, man, we ain't hiding this shit no more. We got somebody who's in charge of the damn country that sounds like he's for us. Fuck that shit. Well, we want to just let it out. We're gonna be proud and we're gonna let people know what it is. And they brought their asses out. You know what I mean? So, but besides that shit ain't got nothing to do with this, you know, sneaker shit. I just had to bring that out. Anyway, before I want to take a brief little commercial break and say this right here. If you're ghost watching and you feel some type of way and you are either Team Kais or Team Danny Moore, come on in. I'll throw the link out for you. You can come on in and we can have a conversation. We can converse like adults. You know what I mean? I just want to say that because there's probably somebody ghost watching right now, taking notes and screenshotting and screen recording and sending that shit to the other motherfuckers right here and doing it. You already know that's happening right there, which I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fast food workers fuck. And you know, fast food workers don't give a damn about shit. So yeah.
Ain't now one of them names you call gonna whip my ass. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, what old boy name is? Used to say, damn, I forgot bro name. I ain't been on the live in so long. He said, ain't nobody pull up to his address yet. He been doing YouTube for 10 years. He's the Crave. What? He's the Crave buddy name is?
Oh, he's about Rob?
Not Rob.
I'm talking about Zaya.
Zaya, yeah.
Zaya.
YouTube for
oh
years.
yeah, he did say that. I know. Troublemaker Therapy, the homie. I think he had said that too. But yeah, that is true. That's even with Zaya. You know what I mean? Like I said, this should be not. Bro, we live. Okay, we about to go to a little. We're about to take an exit right now. Take a little pit stop. Even though this is how sneaker YouTube is, bro. Sneaker YouTube is, like I said, we on a pit stop right now. This is a rest station, and then we're gonna get back on the highway. Talk about this damn no word shit. We're at a pit stop right now. Sneaker YouTube. Ain't nobody, like he said, he had his address for like 10 years now. Ain't nobody do shit. That's just how it is, bro. Nobody is gonna do anything because I say this shit all the time. Motherfuckers be back and forth throughout sneaker YouTube and pull up and meet me this and meet me this place and meet me over there. People need to realize that it costs money to meet up with a motherfucker, and nobody is trying to fuck out their $100, $200, $300.
Right.
Nobody's gonna fuck out their money trying to meet up with somebody that probably won't even show up instead of getting pics.
But y'all remember? Y'all remember when somebody talked about they were coming? Remember when somebody said they was out here looking for me, and you see what the hell I happened? I was patrolling the city looking for that dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Listen.
Yeah.
You say chaotic name wrong, buddy. Listen, I'm not going to find you at your house or nothing like that. Yeah. But if our face happen to run into each other, pimp, I'm not giving you a pass when I see you, dog.
Chaotic.
Exactly.
I'm not giving you a pass when I see you, dog. I'm just letting you know. You say my name, have smoke on you for life, nigga.
Alias.
And that's how that shit is. That's how that shit is. All right,
that nigga can get it too. He know what's cracking.
Now we stopped. We got our gas. We took a piss. Now let's get back on the highway and talk about the sneaker YouTubers and the no shit. Yeah. So yeah, man. Like it's like I said, man. It depending on who you are, people are normally going to give you a pass. Like motherfuckers should be people. Okay, you said you don't. Okay, so you said you don't believe in that cancel shit. Go no matter what.
No, I don't believe in cancel culture, man. Like we already seen it with Travis. Oh, Travis didn't care for his fans, and as soon as 3 or 4 Travis Scotts come out, everybody go batshit crazy.
The same people that were running for their lives at that shit in Houston, them motherfuckers were up on their phone trying to get those shoes. Facts. Right. And I don't give a shit what anybody say. Right. Facts. You
come on.
You gotta realize, man, that shit with Travis Scott, that wasn't really his fault, cuz.
Right.
Like,
I don't think
that's true.
Either.
I don't think so.
That wasn't really his fault, bro. Like he can't control what happened in the audience. He on stage.
Exactly. And shit happens.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like,
or just like with Dave Chappelle and the alphabet community saying, "Oh, Dave Chappelle hate them and he should be careful."
I ain't gonna lie, Dave Chappelle is a motherfucker, bro. He be talking shit about the motherfucker.
Bro. Look, you gotta understand, Dave Chappelle's who he is. He do the fuck shit he do the same way niggas on YouTube do the fuck shit he do. It's entertainment. Everybody might not feel like it's entertaining, but it is what it is. And whether you like it or not, it's still publicity. Good publicity is or bad publicity is still good publicity.
That's why I say I don't believe
jokes,
that.
bro. You know, if you like who said that shit? He said something about motherfucker. You could take a dick, but you can't take a joke. Get the fuck out of here.
You couldn't say that to me, bro. You say some shit like that, nigga, then we gotta fight.
Hey, but that is how though. Hey, you gotta be a strong motherfucker to take a dick, dog. You gotta
be like, look, that shit right there affect me more than the word nigga. I'm just saying.
Right. That would offend me more. Like,
that would offend me more. I'm just saying.
What you trying to say?
Golly, boy. Hey, bro.
That's
Hey, bro.
disrespectful, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey,
I'm
bro.
your
You gotta
cool, but
realize if that's the life you living, you gotta accept that, man.
you gotta accept it. And that's what I was telling Skip earlier. Like, dog, you look at me, 6'1", 275 pounds. I got dreads now. I know motherfuckers look at me like, oh, that's he old gangster nigga or he old thug nigga. Bro, I got a whole degree and I'm a middle school PE teacher. Like, come on, bro.
It's just that, you know, people judge books by its cover, and it's just an intimidation factor. Because even me growing up as a kid, I always been bigger than everybody else. Yeah. And it's like whenever I got into it with somebody, it was never one-on-one. It's always somebody try to jump me. Just because I was always bigger than everybody. You feel me? But they didn't whoop my ass though.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Man, I mean, y'all know me, man. You know what I'm saying? I was the kid, like how Goat getting profiled and all that. I was that dude, cause I stayed in a Dickie outfit with a bandana across my dome and some Cortez or Reeboks on my feet. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, he got receipts too.
Yeah, I got receipts about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just who I am. That's just who I was at that time. But I grew out of that phase, man. Y'all don't see me with my bandana no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking fitted hats now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the bandana for fitted hats.
My boy, what's his name? What's the comedian name? He said it on Chappelle's show. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. Don't nobody want to know what we got to go through.
Yeah.
They don't understand that. Like, oh yeah, it's cool to say the N-word, but dog, when you getting racially profiled, like, bro, that's a scary ass feeling when them blue lights and shit get behind you. That's a scary feeling, man.
Real talk.
You don't know if you're gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if you're gonna make it.
That's a fact, bro.
All right, bro.
That's why we run first. Man, you gotta catch me, man.
Right.
Catch me, man. I'm not. Nope. I'm running.
In my whip, like, you know what I'm saying, in my car right now, on the sun visor, I got my ID, my registration, everything is on my sun visor. So when it's here or here, it's not coming below here no more. You pull me over, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause y'all remember that, man? Do you all remember that? What year was it when it seems like somebody black was getting shot by the cops every fucking 2 days? Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
I forgot what year that was. That was maybe a couple years ago. It was just crazy. You be like every 2 days you see me like, so and so got shot, got killed, and then they'll show the footage, and then you be like
right before that COVID shit hit, 2019, I think, dog.
Yeah, it sure was.
I saw this shit on Facebook a while back, and this shit's so true. Mm-hmm. All of us up here know some crazy dudes from our neighborhood or from some other neighborhoods. Dog, craziest dudes we know ain't never went in no school and shot up no school.
Oh, hell no.
Never.
Hell no.
The craziest
not what they on. That's never. Not what they on, bro. They not on that type of stuff.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all hold it down. Y'all hold it down. I'm about to rescue someone from jail real quick. Y'all hold it down. I gotta find someone.
But that's fact. But when I don't know, it's like when you hear certain stories on the news and shit like that, you already know what it was. Fact. You already know it was no nigga.
Yeah.
But they swear we do everything. They swear we just, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, IBA Goat, you know, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it come to Kais, bro, and I'm not giving him no fucking pass. You dig what I'm saying? But he do associate himself around our culture. And I ain't talking about just sneakers.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? As far as for Danny Moore, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen Danny Moore around some blackheads before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yo,
Danny, if you're watching, Danny, family
Chaotic
guy,
said what he said, and I mean what I said. And I mean what I said, Danny.
We call them culture vultures, man.
I want Danny to know chaotic mean whatever. Hey, Skip ain't got nothing to do with this. Chaotic controlling his own words. So if you got a problem, I'll let chaotic kicks directly, sir. And I will get back to you.
Now leave a message at the beat. Looking at.
That's right.
Looking at. Hold on. Damn, man. Hold on. I'm trying to find somebody. I think somebody got timed out. I gotta find them.
But like I said, you know, people make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And if Kites come up here, I don't give a fuck what platform he go on. Long as he clear that shit up, you need to do that expeditiously, my brother.
Hey, truth chaotic. It's only gonna be damage control because that ain't gonna happen. Yeah,
he'll go to someone who he's cool with. Like, I think he probably gonna like Tony D shit and say it, and then have everybody over there be like, oh, you know, man, it's all good, bro, man. Hey, when the next shoot, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah, like Skip said, because of his influence and who he is and the following he has, bro.
That's because people look at him like that, though. That's what they look at him for.
But
oh man, I don't want to say nothing about him because maybe later on in life he can help me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
But I bet you if he was to say maggot, the word that rhymes with maggot.
If he said that shit, he probably would. Hey, it'd have been tears in eyes making a video being like, "Look, I'm so sorry, but it's black. You don't give a fuck about us like that." Especially only thing he had to do is hit his homeboy up. Be like, yo, man, hey, Tony.
Boy, you say anything about them, boy, you
make a video about this shit, bro. You know what I mean? Tony, then you gonna kick out a little pussy live, say the little shit, you know what I mean? And then bam, he said the Kites joint was cleared up 2 years ago. Shit, with sneaker scandals, apparently it isn't. If we still talking about this shit today, sneaker scandals, and I'm only talking about it because I'm pimping views, because I can give a fuck about any of that shit. I just want to
wait a minute. When was this said, though, Skip?
This was hold on. It came out, I think maybe a few days or a week ago with Kites on Twitter.
But when did he say it?
I think it was.
It was about 2 years ago.
So I guess the first time he said it was like 2 years ago, but it's brought up right now.
Yeah, the tweets. Yeah, this is about old tweets. Sneaker Fetish brought it up. Jail till I got a ponytail. Yeah, man, you know.
So this happened.
So I guess
this happened 2 years ago.
It happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, it happened 2 years. The tweets were 2 years ago, and then they talked about it on Tony D's live.
Damn, man, that's some Kevin Hart shit.
Yeah,
but I wonder, like, what did it come about? Like, what was going on to the point where it's brought up now? That's what I don't get. Like,
Sneaker Fetish caught wind of the Danny Moore tweets.
Okay.
And I guess he went down the rabbit hole like, oh, well, who else in the sneaker community
said nigga
this is black talking like this?
Yeah.
But I mean, my thing is though, why is it a surprise? Like I get it, but I don't understand why it's a surprise.
Well, but at the end of the day, though, man, like if that was 2 years ago, bro, we can't hold that man prisoner for what he said 2 years ago, bro.
Oh yeah, but I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. I'm not. 10 years ago, I was still figuring out life and stuff, trying to build college and stuff. So I was young.
That's the point. His intentions isn't pure. He just want to hate on everyone. Y'all better clear up y'all tweets. You may be next if you got some clout. Oh, okay. That is true, man.
I can't say he hating, but
that's how you talk in front of these. I don't.
I don't think he's hating. But I mean, we just live in that word has been a no word for forever. So
yeah,
like the word that rhymes with maggot, that's just starting to become a more derogatory word. But
yeah,
I mean, It is what it is.
So you're saying that he said the shit around 2 years ago, and then somebody dug it up, and then that's the topic of discussion now.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I'm pipping views off this shit now. Oh, okay.
That don't make
oh, okay.
sense.
Do that, man.
Oh, okay. I mean, he still said, I thought it was like recent that he said it, but
yeah, I thought it was recent too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm hot. I'm thinking he said that shit like today or this week.
Yeah.
Shoot, I thought he said it on Tuesday. I thought he said it on Tuesday.
Hey, I'll say this. I'm still gonna pimp views off of it, and nothing's gonna happen to him. That's just mainly it, and that's bullshit. You know what I mean? But hey, if they didn't let Kevin Hart host the Oscars, and that's one of his dreams of doing it, they need to take some shit away from Kais. Fuck that shit.
I'm just saying, though, Skip. Like,
and I said it.
If this shit happened 2 years ago and people done read him his rights already, you know, there's no need to rekindle that shit.
But did he get his rights read, or is this something that just it just popped up that he said it 2 years ago?
Yeah, but apparently he learned his lesson because he ain't said it since, right?
But did he get challenged 2 years ago?
Probably not.
Probably not as hard as we would go on his ass, but
no, they
swept
it up 2 years ago, but I mean,
yeah. I mean, shit. On Twitter, I already know if I were to get famous, nobody's gonna. If you dig anything from my Twitter years ago, you're just gonna be like, damn, that nigga, he's still saying looking at how he is doing now. So I ain't got nothing to worry about looking at.
if they go to my Twitter from doggone about 2011, I'm done for.
Nah. You know, I ain't gonna let Skip on some real shit though, Skip, bro. It just seemed like they reaching for shit, bro. Cause YouTube been quiet for a minute, my brother.
Yeah.
And now I feel like they just starting to pull some shit in. Like Danny Moore's shit was recent.
Okay, yeah.
No, his tweets were old too.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, his shit was old. Damn, somebody digging up some shit.
Yeah, Danny Moore stuff was like 2018, I think.
Jeez.
Well, shit. I'm still pimping views off the shit like everybody else, so it don't matter. We talking about it.
Stay the fuck, Danny.
And the thing is, like I said, man, like nothing is like this shit can come out, and I'm still gonna bring up that they did not let Kevin Hart host the Oscars, but it was like, hey, no, they said he would, but they said he had to apologize, and Kevin Hart was like, man, I ain't saying sorry for that shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. He apologized. I he still had brought it up already. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just picking views off the shit. If anybody feels a certain way, come on in. I'll throw the link out. And ain't no niggas ain't gonna come in here anyway.
But word of advice: if you ain't black or of Hispanic descent, as far as like Puerto Rican, Dominican, and all that, bro, just don't say it. Especially if you won't say it. Especially if you won't say it in a room full of those type of people. Like, don't say it.
Facts. That's all I gotta say.
You mess around and get lumped up.
If you're not gonna say that around a bunch of, if you ain't man enough to say that around a bunch of brothers, don't say it at all, Pimping.
Cause I know some Hispanics on the east side that'll lump you up.
hey, IBA. Why can't they just use the word brother? Why do you want to say that N-word so bad?
Right. Look, it is funny that because now everybody be saying bro. We can't even have bro.
Yeah, we can't have bro. We can't have bro.
We can't even have bro, right?
We can't have bro.
No, but I can't even say that because
I'm telling y'all what it is. They want to be cool. They think it's cool.
Right.
They think it's cool. They see black people, they see Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, they see swag. They see swag.
Right.
The only white boy I know with swag is Tom Brady. That's it.
Right. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that skit that what's that nigga name? Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Wait, supposedly he thought everybody told him that he was white, but he was black.
Yeah. Oh, boy, you crazy motherfucker.
Clayton Bigsby.
Yeah.
Hold up. But you know the part when he pulled up in the truck and he heard him playing that rap music?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sit down, you nigga. This is not right. The white people was like, they was like, bro, we called this nigga. Oh shit, they turned that. They thought that was cool. They thought it was cool. Like, bro.
Cool, yeah.
Bro, they said he divorced his wife because she was an in-lover.
Right.
I say, boy, this shit crazy.
That shit.
Hey, no Tom Brady slander over here now. Tom terrific, that boy now.
Oh shit! Hey, if y'all haven't already, man, hit that like button, man. We are an hour and 20 minutes in. So live. Just Pimping views off the situation. You know what I mean? It was people were talking about it, and I wanted to do a live about it. You know, pimp some views. But yeah, man, everything is still. Hey, man, that's just what it is, man. Like, people need to realize that if you are a fucking adult, you should know certain words will trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's the fact that it's a word that is just never gonna go away. You know what I mean? Like, and that word is older than all of us goddamn combined. But it's just one of those things where you should know not to say it around people. Period. If you do say it, just know that you might suffer the consequences depending on where you are at or who you are around. You know what I mean? And who's inside here?
Because I don't see many clips of videos where somebody done said it.
Zay, you in there, bro? What's up, man?
Or whatever, and it done came out and they got mollywopped.
Shit, man. That's one of those things where, hey, I'm like, hey, you know I'm better, man. Shit, go on. Let me help you off the ground real quick, man. Yeah, so hey, look. That's where your head hurt because you said that shit. And you know you should have been.
I'm just saying, I on some real shit. I don't think he should be crucified for something he said 2 years ago, though, bro. I'm gonna clear that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he should be crucified for something that said 2 years ago. Now, if this was something he said last week or today, oh hell yeah, he deserved it.
Hey, hold on, secret scandals. That's it, right? Oh, bro, I did not fucking. I thought that was somebody else. That's why when they came in here, I was like, here we go, somebody random and shit. I forget, man. These be changing their names every 2 weeks and shit. Zaya, man, come in here real quick, bro. I'm gonna throw the link, man. What you got to say about this shit, man?
That man say, "Come get him quick."
Damn, I forget that he changed his name. Zay, come in here, bro. Look at that. I gotta ask you some questions anyway.
Ain't nobody taking no penitentiary chances, man.
Hell no, man. I did not know that was it. Oh, I'm going back to Jules' mansion to get taken care. Oh, okay, he's on. Bro, I did not know that was him. I thought it was somebody random. God, dog. But
moving, so hurry up. Start calling the Peckerwood.
I can't even see the stuff.
Call nobody Peckerwood. I mean, like IBA said, we can't even say bro no more. Like, it's like, bruh has become popular now. Like, what's up, bro?
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Bro is cultural. Everybody can say it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
everybody say it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you had the surf dudes back in the day, bro.
Even girls call each other bro.
Fact.
Right.
Hell yeah. Bro! Like, girl, get your
Oh, me. Like, bro, girls can't let niggas have that? Like, bro. Girls be calling each other bro. I'll be like, bro, wait, no nigga here but me.
Cause I be saying dog still, like I'm ready.
Oh yeah, me too, dude. I do that in my text. I do that in my text. Y'all see that shit,
bro?
I be
what's cracking, my dog?
Bunny said, "What happened to this?" Ask IBA to show his top 3 shoes of all time, please.
I ain't got no shoes, bro.
Shoes, bro.
And look how he looked, dog.
Some females might be a bro. Hell yeah.
I be sneakerhead.
In this day and age, yeah.
Girls be saying SMD. Hell yeah, girls be saying that shit, man. I like this. Stop.
especially
You thought
New
that
York
shit's cool.
Oh my God.
That's just like when girls be saying "suck my D."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we say.
You know
like,
what I mean?
Why so disrespectful? Jesus.
You know what I mean?
I guess they think that shit is cool.
That's I did.
Something
I don't
like
even.
Hey, bro, you know what? They just fitting in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People are died to want to fit in, bro.
Facts.
Yep, bro. Yeah. Bro, crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's what everything.
You cannot go everywhere talking greasy.
You can't. But people know when to do and what to say certain things. We about to get off the
no, I don't. Because when I get on this motherfucker, I say whatever the fuck I want to say.
But IBA, you know for a fact that ain't nothing gonna happen to you like that. You know what I mean?
You wanna know why?
We are grown to the point where, like, I know. Look, I know as a grown man, as an adult, as a grown ass man, I know when and where to say certain things or carry myself in a.
We all do. Everybody
we all do. Like I said, like you know what I mean. Like we all do. Like deep down, we know it's like common sense. Act accordingly. Don't be on some wild shit. That's like going to the other side of town and being this free with it and doing certain things. Because that shit is not going to fly over here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know that shit. It's not going to fly. It doesn't mean either black, white, any of that shit. You know what I mean? But when it comes to this shit, like sneaker YouTube, man, bro, it's like a free-for-all. Because ain't nobody going to do shit, bro. Nobody is going to do shit. Nobody's doing, nobody, like I said, there is no recorded video of anybody getting beat the fuck up at SneakerCon. There isn't.
Unless you pull up. Unless you pull up.
There isn't, man.
It
pull up.
It was almost one in LA from two people you never think.
Really?
You never think. Yeah. Blazing Dairy and what's the other dude? Cam's Kicks.
Oh yeah, I remember that, bro. Yeah.
Oh word?
Yeah. Oh yeah. On camera.
They got into a little verbal altercation, but it didn't.
Hey, but look what the funny thing about it is look what those two dudes look like, and they are the ones that damn near actually got to the shit. Where the other people ain't nothing going on because niggas talk that shit, and then you'll have one party actually show up. And then you got motherfuckers in cars talking about, yeah, man, I'm headed to the spot, man. I'm headed to it right now. And then you driving around Houston. Stop that shit. Anyway,
I will say, at some of these functions that we done been to, nigga, we done let some people live. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, you gave him a pass?
Well, I done gave a couple of passes.
Oh, yes, he has.
Couple of them.
I can attest to that. He definitely did that.
Oh, B, no cap.
That was a wise ever.
Hey, he let him pass, dog. I had to talk him out of one of them. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely did that.
Hey, man. It just gets to the point where people need. Hold on, let me read what Nolan said real quick. I'm gonna spray one. He tried. Danny didn't work. He trying Kais didn't work. Who next? Foamer? Sooner or later, he gonna chase away all the white sneakerheads. No, I mean who?
Yeah, who?
I don't know.
He talking about Kari? I think he talking about Kari sneaker fetish.
Oh,
I feel like with certain
sneaker
people,
fetish.
You gotta understand, certain people. It's just like it's just the politics of the whole thing, bro. Sometimes when you got so much following and you got so much clout, you can do whatever the hell you want, and it will not turn into your name.
Hell no, it won't.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Unless it's somebody that got the same amount of clout as you, where they gonna listen to
them. But the thing is, it won't last long. We done seen it happen on the tube too many times. You know what I'm saying? People think about that for about a month or two, and after that third month, ain't nobody talking about that shit no more.
Yep,
that is true.
They back,
and I already let it be known. I already let it be known. You know what I mean? Like I'm just picking views off this shit right now. I'm gonna pick some views off this shit, and then I'm gonna drop my
IBA. Like 1 week we talking about this. The next week we talking about the next shoe. That's all it is,
yeah.
dog.
Hey, look, I told people like earlier, man, I'm just picking the views off the shit right now, you know, get my little views up, and then we gonna talk about the these July 2nds right here, man. That's mainly it. I didn't just bring this shit up just to do it, but
where you get them from? You got them from Snatch?
Shout out to T Satch. Yo, man. You.
Oh shit.
But yeah.
Wait a minute.
I got them boys because he's a little heavier in a cage.
Hey, he got them boys from Top's World.
Yeah. Shout out to Top's World.
What Trouble didn't say? What Trouble didn't say? He said flops.
Crazy.
No, he didn't.
Hey, man, is this you?
You call that nigga flops?
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, what is
it?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's poppin'?
That's AJ going down, bro. Man, this ain't Zay. Who's this him?
This is me, man.
Okay, yeah, that's you.
That's there, cuz.
Yeah. I didn't even know, man. I was like, who is this, man?
I must be going deaf, because that don't sound like Zay.
Yes, it
is. There, cuz.
Yeah, I think Zay got his I'm marinating right now voice.
Yeah, I got my bedroom voice on, man.
That's him. Bro, man, what do you think about this whole thing, man?
Honestly, man, I don't know. Like, again, I'm not number one, I'm not like black. I'm sure I've got like some sort of black in me. Like if you go like down the line, I'm not like black. That's number one. Number two, I know, it don't really make sense when I say it, but it makes sense for me. Like I grew up in New York, bro, so I didn't really have to go through racism or none of that. I know a lot of guys from they probably went through, a lot more traumatic situations. I never went through that. You know what I'm saying? I never experienced that. I never knew, I never kept track of how many black friends I had or anything like that. Like that shit wasn't even, like a thought process.
Yeah.
It wasn't even until I got onto YouTube that I even experienced any type of situation. But just coming where I'm from, like it's always been a term of endearment. It never was frowned upon. No one ever told me, yo. Matter of fact, I corrected. Only one person ever told me that I was gonna have a problem with that. And that's not, when I signed up for the military, they told me, yo, when you go into the military, you're gonna be around a lot of down south people. That's when you're gonna run into trouble with saying what up my nigga or something like that. Yeah. Now, that's just me in general. Like me, I don't necessarily, and I know I'm a little different than other people. Like you can't affect me with words. You know what I mean? Like you can't hurt my feelings with words. You can't move me with words. And in a way, I work that to my benefit. I know that I could do it to you. You might not be able to do it to me because like it just don't register with me the same way. I can't see where you could put yourself in a position where, if someone, and I'll say it for the sake of conversation, if a white man calls you a nigga and then you wild out and you do something to him, like you go to court, the judge is not going to accept that a white man called you a nigga. They're going to say, all right, well, you could just walk free. You're going to go to jail. So what you're doing is you allowing an old word from the slavery days to put you in a position where you could be a modern day slave.
Whose fault is that?
To me, that's the fault of the person. Like, you shouldn't let a word like take so much control over you to where you're risking your freedom.
I agree.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I think that. Hold on. Okay, I think that, and we're just having a conversation here, guys.
Of course.
I don't know. I think it's probably like easy for you to say that because you're not like black, but I get where you're coming from.
I'm not black, and
like I said, like I get where you're coming from, but
like, it's like a double whammy. Like it don't like a lot of stuff that like we be talking about right now. I be doing take a conversation, but I never went through none of that. I never went through racism and none of that. Matter of fact, it's crazy. I experienced a little bit of racism really, really close to home, and that shit never even made sense to me. I always used to look at it like, man, this person's weird for saying stuff like that.
What happened with that situation?
Yo, as crazy as it sounds, so my grandmother was pretty racist towards black people.
Okay, and she is, what is she?
She's Dominican.
Dominican?
Yeah. So my grandmother used to, while we was growing up, my grandmother used to tell us that she had a black man buried in the backyard.
And she Dominican and say some shit like that?
On my life, yo, she used to say that. But let me tell you something. Karma's
that shit crazy.
Karma's a bitch because her daughter went on to get with a black man and have like 9 kids.
Oh man.
And you could tell, look, number one, the man is black, and then my aunt is Dominican.
Yeah.
So just naturally as Dominican, we already got nappy hair.
Yeah.
So the kids got extra nappy hair. And
you
can tell that they black, they half black, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even growing up like that, when my grandmother used to say shit like that, like I never paid her no mind like that. It just never registered to me. Like it wasn't something that passed from her to me, and now I'm like, oh, I hate black people.
Yeah.
To me, I grade people on who you are as an individual. Because
you know what? And were you raised? Did your grandma raise you?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you know what? And that's crazy because usually, and I would say that if you, let's say if you did grow up to be just like your grandma, you say your grandma, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even fault you because that's how you were raised. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's certain people who were raised like that. Like if you being raised and you're hearing someone say this and you're hearing this shit at home, and especially people who are raised like that and they have other family members and friends who are all about that shit. Me as a person, I'm like, well, damn, man, they were raised like that. So I kind of, I feel like it takes somebody really, really strong mentally to be like, or to know that, look, this shit is not right. Like all this shit I've been hearing by my parents and my grandparents saying this shit or saying this group of people is this and that, you know what I mean? I feel like it takes somebody strong mentally to kind of like know that, you know what I mean? This is not right, especially if the people who their family members are talking about and calling them mean names, especially if that individual person actually went out and about and experienced these people that look different than me and know that it's been nothing but love. That's when I know for a fact that this person mentally is like, hey, what my family was talking about, they've been wrong the whole time because I actually have friends and I know people like that. You know what I mean? So which brings me to you, like it's
maybe
it's pretty good that you.
Maybe
you know,
that's what it was that I was listening to my grandmother say that, but then I still got to go out into the outside world. And when I'm in the outside world, I'm not having issues with people of color.
Yeah.
So I'm coming back home and saying, nah, mama, it's you.
Yeah.
It's not the people.
Your grandma, what does she look like? Does she look kind of like black or anything like that? Or she look like she was
she's pretty like I'm not gonna say she's white, but she's sort of like my complexion, but she got like,
so she wasn't dark.
As women would say, she got curly hair. You know, like I say nappy hair.
Yeah.
And it's like really, really curly. You know what I'm saying?
Was she dark or no?
She's fairly dark, but she's not like dark like you.
Okay. What about like goat?
Nah, she lighter than goat.
Lighter than goat? Okay, so she was, you said Dominican, right? And kind of like light skinned.
She like a Tony.
Oh, no wonder. Okay, so she didn't know any better. She really thought that, like, you Dominican. So you damn near black. What the fuck are you talking about, Grandma? You know what I mean? That shit crazy.
You share half the country with Haiti.
Damn.
For people that don't know, Dominican Republic and Haiti is the same fucking country, bro.
Yeah.
We share the same country. We're just on one side of it.
Yeah.
But you never know.
The difference ain't nothing but a boat stop. That's all it is.
Shit. That's wild.
But it's crazy. It's crazy. Because the last time I was in New York, I was in Inwood. And you know, I'm with my homegirl. We going to like different clubs and stuff. We in a Puerto Rican club. They speaking Spanish to me. And then one girl was like, "You're not Puerto Rican?" I'm like, "Girl, I'm from the dirt road. I'm from the country."
Yeah.
And like it's all different skin complexions, like Zaya said.
Yes.
If I were to show y'all a picture of my great grandma, you think my great grandma was a white lady.
You see, and just like that, people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize that. Like
Harlem, Skip. You ever been to Harlem, Skip?
No.
You ever been to Harlem? I walked the streets of Harlem, bro, before back back in 2014 or something like that. You heard? One of my partners that worked in the oil field lived out there, and I gotta give it there, bro. Y'all grew up different out there because, bro, we got neighborhoods. Don't get me wrong, and they got neighborhoods too, but man, they got stoops. Like, bro, they sit outside on their porch, bro, like a porch. You know what I'm saying? Like right there outside, bro. Like, and we go in the hood, bro. We sit on steps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they got porches, like, bro. When they come outside their house, they got a whole stairway, bro, out there, apartment complex or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but where we grew up at, man, we grew up in the hood, bro. We go in the corner, we shoot dice on the corner. They shoot dice right there on the street top, wherever the fuck they at, you hear me?
Yeah.
But I done seen the different color complexion of Latino people out there, Dominican people, black people, or whoop-de-whoop, bro. You'll walk up to a person that's your color, and he's speaking Spanish, dog.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up, bro, because you have people, like I said, like even like Panamanians and Cubans and stuff that are dark, and when you see them, you would be like, yeah, what's up, man? And they just speak in Spanish. You be like, oh snap, but you look like a black person, but they are actually like, you know what I mean, like Hispanic. Just like there are some people who look really,
I got a lot of partners. I got a lot of partners from Honduras, man.
I don't know Spanish.
I got a lot of partners from Honduras, bro, and that's what they speak over there. They speak Spanish down there.
Let me tell you something. And Chaotic can vouch for me. If I was to tell y'all my last name, y'all fall out.
Fucking right. Nigga, I was shocked when I found that motherfucker out.
Where you from? I know where you're from.
Y'all fall out. Y'all be like, y'all think I'm lying.
Hey, go. When he first told me that, I was like, nigga, you lying.
He ain't tell me, but I wouldn't be surprised because I know where he's from.
Right.
Yeah, man. So, oh my bad. Yeah, so you talking about your grandma and how?
That was really the only time when like racism was a thing. You know what I'm saying? When I used to be like, damn, why my grandmother like that? Like, why she always saying that for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I went to school, like we didn't really experience that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, it wasn't wild. You know, by the time I got to YouTube and shit like that, like it was already kind of engraved in me, like, you know, the term of endearment. Yo, what up, my niggas? What up? You know
yeah.
And it took being on here, you know, to realize that, damn, you know, when you get on YouTube and YouTube's connected to the world, it's a whole walk out there. And there's people that, you know, are from like down south that they do some shit. And, you know, it's harder for them to let that go, or it's harder for them to accept that versus where I come from. It's easier to accept that because we don't really go through some of the things that other people go through. You know what I mean?
Right, because y'all don't have cotton fields up there. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Y'all ain't got sweet potato fields. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I actually worked in the sweet potato field, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit ain't cool, bro. When you down there in the south, bro, like it's a whole different vibe coming up like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like, in my hometown, there's still plantation houses up.
Hey, like, man,
old ass plantation houses, man. Like still up.
Like, dog, you can still like you can take tours to go through them. Like, bro, this probably where my great granddaddy was.
You know, Skip driving from Louisiana all the way to Alabama. And maybe off in Georgia too, bro. Them cotton fields, bro. You'll see nothing but cotton fields, bro, from them states all over, bro.
I actually stopped one time. Y'all might laugh, but I actually stopped one time because every time when I do my drive where I go, there's like a field out there, cotton. I've always wanted to stop and like get some of it, just to you know, just to get it. You know what I mean? So this one time I stopped, I was like, man, I'm gonna go and pull over real quick. And I was looking around. I was like, man, this shit crazy as shit, man. My black ass about to come out here and pick this shit. You know, I have it. It's in storage somewhere, but I always wanted to, like, I'm not telling you all right now that, damn, I always wanted to pick some cotton. No, I'm just saying that I just wanted to.
That's what you're saying, though.
Pick this shit. Yeah.
That's what you're saying, though.
But anyway. So, Zaya, so you're talking about, is that why you do, like, the higga instead of nigga?
Yeah, there was a time when some of the guys in my chat approached me about, you know, possibly switching it up and stuff like that. Like more so, like not to offend the people that fuck with me. You feel me? Like as far as me, like if you don't fuck with me, like I could really care less. Like I can't do nothing to change how you feel about me. Now I can't focus on the support on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So for them, it was sort of like, man, well, yeah, I guess we can get away from it. You know, it's not that serious to me. And around that time, I was beefing with Skinny, and he was calling me a higger. You know, so I just said, fuck it, we're gonna take this and we're gonna run with it. And ever since then, we've used it.
Man, but Zell knew, bro. They had one dude jump on Zell platform, bro. It was a white kid, bro, and Zell knew this. I jumped on. I got on the show after that when I heard that motherfucker said that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He said the N-word, and I checked his ass. But at the end of the day, I can talk to that motherfucker through the screen as much as I want. If I can't see him, if I can't physically touch him, I'm wasting my breath, dog.
Yeah.
That's how it, and that is social media at its finest, right there, man. Like I said, man, motherfuckers can just get behind, get on their phone and just say this wild shit, and know that there ain't gonna be no motherfucking repercussions.
You can't touch them, you know what I'm saying? You can't
do
touch them,
shit. So you can either just let that shit roll off of you, or you can pimp some views off the shit, like what I'm doing right now. Look at this. Or just, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's, and that's pretty much like sneaker YouTube like beef, because this motherfucker just say things, just say stuff, and know they don't, you know what I mean? Like I can be on here right now and just talk shit about somebody and be like, yeah, motherfucker, bullshit, man, sneak on man shit. I'm see you looking at, fuck you, and purposely not show up.
Right.
What are you gonna do to me? Nothing? What are you gonna do to me? You're not gonna do anything but call me pussy and all that, and I'll just be like, okay, well, you're looking for me, and I'm laid in the bed watching fucking a show. You know what I mean? Not that I would do anything like that, but I'm just saying, you know, this is how it is. Zay, you know about it. Motherfuckers always saying they're gonna kick your ass and all that shit. They're gonna kill you, and you're still here. You're supposed to die like what? 4 years ago, right? 5 years ago?
A few times, bro.
You're supposed to be dead a few times, right?
Yeah, he had already bought a plane ticket to come fuck me up, man.
Yeah. Oh, I forget. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Imagine that. The man bought a plane ticket to come fuck me up. Totally forgot that he had to bury his daddy on the same day. I mean,
can you imagine that shit?
About anything.
Bro, you would be the last thing on my mind, bro.
Y'all be wild.
That shit, bro. That you just like. All you can do is just pimp views off the shit. I'd be like I would do that. I'd be like, okay, well, hey,
that's basically all it is.
But
nah, like Zay said though, like when he went to the military, they told him, you know, it's gonna be some dudes down south, and I think like he said, the world doesn't understand. Like me and Chaotic down south, like we see the MAGAs and the Confederate flags and all that other BS.
Little puss at Trump signs and houses and shit. And hey, look, Trump signs, little Trump signs in front of houses, on businesses and shit. You know, like I said, be on businesses,
even
all that
Trump
shit.
Sign don't mean nothing to a Confederate flag.
Bro,
that Confederate flag a different breed, bro.
That shit is too.
Bro, I done traveled. And I remember going down the road, and I don't know why down the specific road, every time you go a couple of miles, you would see deer jerky or some kind of jerky, right?
Yeah.
I went past one spot, why that shit said N-word jerky.
God damn.
Plain as day.
Real.
Seriously.
Hey, bro.
Hey, that shit was up there. That shit was up there with a straight face. And this is like one of those where whoever put that shit up there was like,
hey, Skip. Even around your end, Skip. Like even in Texas, bro. Like I remember, bro. I'm like 16 years old, bro. We heading down to Houston. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I know y'all know about Jasper, Texas, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had a sign that said, "Don't let the sun set on your black ass." You hear what I'm saying?
which means don't be around here at night. That's
Right.
point blank.
You better get your ass on through, bro.
Hey, I wanna bring back to Zay because Zay is not really this is like kind of like a special guest. So I got Shoot Tang in here. He's my bro. So Zay, you being in here, man.
I'm the token Spanish dude, man.
Yeah. Where did you go to basic at?
Basic Fort Jackson.
Oh, you was in Fort Jackson.
Okay.
Relaxing Jackson looking ass. Okay.
So you in Columbia, you already know.
Bingo. I did basic in Fort Jackson.
Yeah.
I did training in Virginia.
Oh, your AIT was in Virginia.
Yeah. Then when I went back to the military, I could go back to Fort Jackson.
Yeah.
And then out of there, Missouri.
Fort Leonard Wood?
Fort Leonard Wood, yeah.
Damn, man, you were like really. We never really had this convo. Well, you've been in the military shit. Damn, man,
so you being in Columbia, you already seen like I know it was a culture shock for you.
Hey, Polo, come in, man. Come in the chat, man. I mean, come in the live.
Bases and stuff like that. You don't really get to go off the base. See,
Polo about to come in, bitch.
That might be where the problem is. That you guys are still in an area where it's almost as if they're taunting you. You know what I'm saying? Like they just said, you go down a road and you see something, to say the N-word jerky. Like that's because it's really made from that. But to me, that's a trap right there. That's trying to get you to get out of pocket. Because at the end of the day, when you get out of pocket, you're not going to be able to tell a judge, well, you know what, he had N-word jerky out there, so I had to beat his ass. That's not a law work.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro, where I'm from, the brothers don't give a fuck about jail, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't care about that shit. They gon' man, the people that I grew up around, bro, they don't care about doing time, bro. They gonna go sit down and take that little misdemeanor charge, do them little 30 days and be done.
You know why? At the end of the day, bro, you don't get a second shot at life, bro. And no man should have to sit down and have to take a break off of living his life over.
I agree.
But a lot of those brothers should care. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with you. I agree with you on that. But bro, listen, man. I grew up with drug dealers, people that took school serious. Like I had everybody around me, bro. But when you got those type of brothers that just don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
That's a whole. I
don't have anything to lose.
You get especially like if you got people who
the ones that ain't got nothing to lose.
Some people gonna fall for that trap, bro, and that's just a trap. Listen, that word is a representation of enslavement of a people, and what the only thing that's happened is that word has gone from that time to this time. You know what I mean? Yeah. The only difference is those people that were being enslaved, bro, they didn't have no choice, bro. You got a choice. So if you choose to get enslaved this day and age, that's on you, bro. You right?
So I would say if somebody's saying that
pass on no N-word, and most people, like I asked this in one of my chats the other day. I'm like, yo, if you consider the N-word, if they hit you with the N-word and it's the hard ER, and you feel like it's racist, then why wouldn't you report it? Why wouldn't you file a report? Oh, I ain't calling police. I'm saying, bro, if you a taxpayer, the police is technically your employee. They there to help you. You know what I'm saying? If you file something and you put it on paperwork, like, yo, this white man over here, he racially profiling me, or he called me an N-word, and I can prove it, or whatever the case may be, then you got that to your defense. But people don't do that. They try to take actions into their own hands, and that's just not how the world works.
You got it. And let me re-clear out what I said too, bro, because I don't have that situation, bro. Now, when I was younger, when I like as far as for going to jail, 15, 16, 17, somebody got out of line and said that word, I'm on your ass, bro.
Yeah.
I'm still a juvenile. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
But as I get older, right, I never had that issue where somebody would say that to me, bro. Because they know it's either maybe that they know better or they just not like that.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like I never had that issue, man. Even the white kids that grew up in my neighborhood, they never said that, bro. You know, we'll just smoke weed and chill together. No matter how cool we was, they just never got out of pocket like that because they knew the consequences.
Right. Hey, let me see what Bat Out of
Cat
Hell
Williams
said.
Okay,
I want to see what Bat. I'm putting on the screen. Another true story. He said, I beat the bricks out of a guy last week for calling me an N-word in my property. So he got called an N-word. This was in the year 2022 last week on his property. All documented, video on IG. All right, well, Bat Out of Hell, what's your IG so I can see this? You don't mind putting your IG up there? So
yeah, listen. Salute bro. But again, you got it documented that you beating somebody over them calling you a word. Bro, you're asking for problems, bro.
It's not
how the world works. Like you can't show me a courtroom where you walking in and you saying, look, he called me the N-word, so I beat the shit out of him. Look, it's on IG. And the judge won't let you slide, bro.
And then he was on your property. That's trespassing on top.
Now you might be able to get him for the trespassing. Yo, look, he trespassed on here. Yeah, cool. But you just beating a man on your property, like. Look, matter of fact, salutes to you for even being a person that owns property. Are you telling me you willing to risk losing your property over some fucking schmuck that was on there talking shit?
Like, do y'all think that should be? Do y'all think it should be a hate crime? You think it should be a hate crime being called a nigga?
If it's used in the term where people are disrespecting you and they trying to call you, I think you need to report that, bro. You need to create some sort of what you call it, some sort of record, so that when you beat his ass,
paper trail.
I can't. They're not shit, so I had to beat his ass.
They're not gonna make that.
Hey, bro, go look up Lafayette, Louisiana, right? This happened last year or maybe earlier this year, but I'm thinking it was last year. Where they had a Louisiana judge, sitting at the table with her with all her little partners, using the N-word fluently, brother. Man, that story went dead, bro. There ain't nobody talking about that shit no more, bro. All they done was made her resign.
Right.
Bro, it ain't set up for us to win. Like it'll never be a hate crime. Like that's not happening. That's not gonna happen.
Because at the end of the day, it's freedom of speech.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, you got a point there. As messed up as that shit is, that's freedom of speech. Motherfucker can be going around. You know how they usually have their rallies going around and doing their thing and shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's what I said earlier. It's damn near just a cool thing to do. Like they see us saying it amongst each other, and then it's well.
Hey, he said only charges were trespassing. That's what he said. Yeah, only charges were trespassing. Zay, you was right on that shit.
You can't all be all willy-nilly on somebody's yard and their house and all that. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Depending on what state you in, I got the right to either shoot your ass or beat your ass.
Who that is added to the panel, Skip?
Struggle.
Stay in your pants. Stay in your ground. Not too much.
Hey, what's up? Hey, hey man, speak on what we talking about. Look at it.
Well, y'all touched on a lot. What you want to ask?
Shit, what do you want to give us? Look at it.
Oh, as far as the whole the N-word thing.
Oh, this shit, yeah.
Well, I mean, at this point in age, man, I mean, I ain't risking my money or my freedom. If somebody want to call me that, I mean, because honestly, I feel like I'm in the gray area sometimes. Like when I have used it, because I'm black and white, but I'm like, hey man, I'm black, but I would get scrutinized for using that word, even though I'm both. Even though like my mother's black, my father he's white, but it was still kind of like at this point day and age though, I'm kind of like, you know, it happened. And then in today's society, I think social media, hell, there's been people on this panel that said it. I think Zaya said it before. The internet is undefeated. So anything's going to come around when it comes to this. So, I mean, hey, it just is what it is at this point. unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've came so far, but at the same time, I think it's like a cultural thing too, where we allow it. I wouldn't say like us on the panel, but I'm pretty sure there's some people that give the nigga pass, and then sometimes that kind of gives people the ability to be like, hey, okay, because I brought this up like on Tony D's channel, I mean, and it's not an excuse, but like when people brought up Fat Joe using the N-word, even he's using it in his raps, but at the same time, he shared a story. Al Sharpton, obviously, he was for civil rights and all that stuff. And as soon as them two meet, he's like, how do I not know Fat Joe, the realest nigga around? And I'm like, at the same time, I see go. I'm like, that's the shit I'm talking about. If we giving the pass and we gatekeeping, it's got to be one standard.
Yeah.
And I say get rid of it all together, man. If it's that offensive, then nobody can be saying it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna never go nowhere.
I think it's too deeply ingrained. Like, especially now, it'll be hard to eradicate. It's gonna be crazy hard.
Mix your social media and hip hop, bro. That word is not gonna go nowhere, bro.
Yeah,
it's
not.
Most of the time, it ain't even your fellow person next to you that is even giving anybody a pass to say anything. It's just music in general. You know, a lot of these people listen to this music, and a rapper may be talking about just experiences and shit, but there are people who literally take that music for real.
Yeah, I think it was a clip, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago when Kendrick Lamar had the white girl on stage.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
He snatched the mic like, nah, you can't say that. You got to get off stage. Like, I guess we need more hip hop entertainers like that.
Hey, but just think about it. Just think about it like this. Who saw the one where Mike Tyson even said he told Eminem to his face, "You the only white guy that knows what it's like to be a nigga."
I ain't seen that.
I was like,
but nah, hey, Struggle. Did you see the one with Chris Rock and the comedian, the white comedian, when they were all on the panel?
Yeah.
Him and Jerry Seinfeld. And Chris Rock was saying, oh, like, he's a nigga. But Jerry Seinfeld was like, bro, what are you talking about? Like,
yeah.
You're like, don't put me in that right, bro.
Seinfeld was like, look, it's like, that's not, you just shouldn't say that. Like,
Seinfeld was like, yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, Jeezy Christ, aka Thriller, what's up, man?
What's good with it, fam?
What's up, my Louisiana brother?
I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling, man. How you been, dog?
Man, you already know. Another day, another dollar, pimp.
Already.
Shit, man. Hey, bro, speak on it, man. What's going on, bro? Look at that.
Nah, man. I had to address Zay on.
Hey, I got there's some feedback.
All of it ain't on my end.
Whose feedback is that?
No, that was my phone rang. My bad.
Okay. Right.
Nah, man. I just wanted to address that what Zay was talking about, man. I understand where you're coming from, but you gotta understand it ain't about pride, it's about principle, bro. If you ain't come from that environment or that culture, bro, you have no right to that word. It ain't about you saying that and me reacting to it, but you should know better, bro. Words got consequences, bro.
True.
Like at the end of the day, like if you're a man and you willing to say that, bro, you got to take a man consequence at the end of the day.
Right.
That word got harder consequences for you than me. Because if I sit up here and I call you a nigga and then you come out and you do something to me, you going to jail. You might beat my ass, but you're going to jail.
I'm willing to take that risk, man. Like I said, look, the law can work both ways. It's not about what you know, it's who you know.
Hey, what up, my niggas?
JM, what's up, man? Hey, go ahead, Jeezy. JM, what's up, man? Jeezy, go ahead, bro. Keep going. Look at
Nah. But I was just saying, man, like it ain't about, like I said, bro. At the end of the day, like I said, like you went to the service, bro. So, like there's a tone and culture. Like down here, we don't play that stuff, bro. Like. Yeah. I just had to check. Look, I had to check a whole Jamaican because I know you didn't come from this culture. So sometimes it ain't about the skin color; it's about the culture of it, bro. Like if you ain't come from that culture, you have no right to that. I can't go to Cali and be like, "What's up, blood?" or "What's up, cuz?" like that all day, because That's disrespectful, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, depending on where you at. Shit.
Yeah,
And you might not know who you're talking to.
Yeah, you gotta know your roles, bro.
And that shit still like that out in Cali to this day, bro. IBA took us out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? When we went out there to go to sneaker con LA, IBA took us straight to where Nipsey was, bro. They had a dude come around that corner and was like, "Hey, bro, where the hell y'all from, bro?" I told straight up. Yeah, I told dude, I said, "Bro, look at my fitted cap." You know what I'm saying? I said, "I'm from Louisiana, man." You know what I'm saying?
You ain't wrong.
Right, like there's rules and regulations to everything, bro.
And that's all he wanted to know, bro. He just wanted to know where I was from so he can handle me.
It was just respect. It was just respect. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you got Bloods that wear blue and you got Crips that wear red. So it's just it's just about knowing where you at and just having just a respect. And it don't matter what skin color, where you from, what you look like, nothing. It's just about having respect for one another at the end of the day.
Yeah. Hey, I can ask a question.
Hey, go ahead, JL.
Go ahead, JL.
What y'all talking about?
Hey, JL, I'm just
bring me up to speed, man.
Okay, JL. I'll just pimping views off what was going on recently with Kais. I get some old tweets that got
hold on, Skip. Huh? Go. Man, we know you got a ponytail, nigga. Quit all that damn dancing up there, nigga.
Hey, man,
nigga dribbling the ball with no ball, nigga.
So
I'm about to cut it on, man. I missed my little haircut. I'm about to cut it.
Shit. So pretty much, I'm just pimping views off of I guess some old tweets that got dug up from Kais and Danny Moore about them saying nigga in their tweets. And I'm just pimping views off of it. That's all. Just seeing what people are talking about, Louis.
Hey, can I ask Struggle a question?
Oh, what's up, Goat?
Hey, you said your mom is black and your dad is white, right?
Yep.
Have you ever heard your mom call your dad a pussy ass nigga?
Hell no.
Bro, that's what I'm saying with Danny Moore. Like, I'm black and I've never heard my mom call my dad that or my stepdad. Never.
Fuck no.
I've never heard it. So when those tweets came about, it was like, bro, is your mom really telling your dad this? Like, is this what y'all doing in y'all household?
That shit was like, well, even though, like I said, my mom was a single parent, but I know my father and whatnot. He even then, like, she never badmouthed or said nothing like that. Exactly. But still, at the end of the day, I was kind of like, at some point, I mean, I'm not trying to say that we're gatekeeping because, hey, principle is principle, just like Jeezy said. Yeah. But at the same time, it seemed like with all the context coming out of this word now, what up, my niggas? But it seemed like what's coming out of this word, it feel like it got to be a damn rule book or some common sense as far as like, because it just seemed like we're going to keep talking about this because I guarantee you in a few weeks, we're going to be reporting on somebody else saying something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'll probably be pimping
I'm
some
tell you right now,
I was supposed to say that when I came up.
50 years from now, Struggle, it's going to be a whole different set of people on a panel like this talking about the same shit. Because it's never going to end, dog. It's never going to fucking end, bro.
And why is that chaotic? Why is that? Because it's being taught?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I asked that question on purpose because
the same way
you think about it, it's just,
bro. You're not racist when you're a kid, bro. You don't know nothing about this.
Nah,
IBA, you killing me, bro.
I ain't think about that.
Yeah, but as a kid, you don't know nothing about racism, dog. You can go to school. You can go to school with that person from first grade to third grade, and that'll be your best friend, bro. It's not until your people that you around start teaching you this shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You right. Like it's a couple spots in my hometown. Like I used to walk to when I was like 7 or 8. Yeah. My mom and granddad be like, no, don't go up there. Don't eat at this restaurant. They don't, they don't like my kind. And I'm like, what you mean my kind? They don't like black
people. Bro, we still got people that was
at Lynch's
still walking this earth right now, bro. Like that mentality still around, bro.
Yeah.
Especially down south.
Exactly.
It has to be taught because you would think about it like,
well, that shit ain't got to be taught, man.
No, I'm just saying that. I mean, it is now because
But you think about it like this, not to cut you off, Skip.
Yeah, go ahead, Luna.
You think about it like this. Anything is accessible with a phone, a tablet, anything. So if you hear it and you want to go research it, it's nothing to pull it up. You feel me? So let's just say if you got a kid, right? Yeah. And you not teaching your kid this shit, but that nigga gets of age to where he want to go research the shit on his own, and he just pick up. He did his own research, and you know what I'm saying. He come up with his own conclusion and all that shit on his own. That's not something that you taught him. You feel me? So I mean, everything.
You gotta think, JF. It's a difference than how we grew up, JF. Right? Like I get the way that we grew up, it was different. We ain't have all this technology.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you figure a whole bunch of shit right now. Kids nowadays, they more advanced now than we were, what I'm saying, back then, because everything is accessible. From the phone or the tablet or the internet. You feel me?
Can I play devil's advocate real quick, though? As far as with the usage, when I see it in all cultures nowadays, like I know Zaya on the channel, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, brother. Like I know, like you from New York originally, and as far as like you have Dominican, Puerto Rican, and basically, hey, if you ain't white, if you're getting treated like with brown skin, a lot of people have the misconception where, hey, I'm getting treated like a nigga, so I guess I'm a nigga. So sometimes it kind of lays that devil's advocate, and then when you go somewhere else, you're like, whoa, slow this roller coaster down. That was there. This ain't here now. So this ain't what you ain't using that. So sometimes I kind of think it comes off of where your cultural upbringing is too.
I mean, they could play a fact, but like I said, bro, you think about it like this, and I always use this analogy. You know what I'm saying? When we was kids, you used to have to go dig in your people dressers and drawers and closets and shit for flicks.
Oh yeah.
But now you fuck around, look on the phone, you pull a Pornhub, nigga, in 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I used to hide my shit like like the drawers, like like your clothes and shit. I used to pull that shit out and then put it underneath the drawer and shit.
And man, then
that is work.
With your hands.
Hey, but I got a question though. Everybody up there has kids, right? Except for me, right?
No, I ain't got kids.
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing.
Okay, so like, I know with me, like I said earlier, my great grandma, my great granddaddy, my granddaddy and grandma, like they used to tell us stories about how they grew up. So if we're saying that the world is teaching these kids, what are we doing with our kids? Are we going to tell our kids about how our grandparents and our great grandparents grew up?
Hey, Goat, I'm say this, Goat. You could teach a kid whatever you want to teach them, but you're not around them 25/8. You know what I'm saying? So when they go to school, when they go wherever, you know what I'm saying? You can instill whatever you want to instill in them, but shit.
Because most you gotta understand, most people are a product of their environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro. So it's just how they,
And then I just think
these kids, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. These kids act like they know more than you these days, bro.
Yep.
Think about it. In a sense, they kind of do though.
No. They know what they know.
Go ahead. No, I was just saying, as far as like the racial undertones of the world, because you do have some black kids, they give the nigga pass, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I know like a lot of people from my generation, like we don't do that, because like I said, we some of us still got our grandparents. Yeah. Some of us still got our great grandparents. So
see, that's the difference, bro. We sat around and heard them stories that our people was telling us, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but nowadays, the world ain't as bad as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? When we came up, though. Not saying that it's not the same, but it's hidden more. You feel what I'm saying?
Skipgoeshammer. Hey, hold on real quick. Skipgoeshammer, man. We talking about some serious shit, bro. I know the trolling is cute and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, we being serious, bro. So get right for me, bro.
Yeah. But I think it's a gift and a curse at the same time when we look at it, like how some of these kids nowadays think they know everything, but I think that when we were growing up, we didn't have as much technology where we could find an answer or see something at the click of a finger.
Mm-hmm.
These kids have more access to, doesn't mean they know more, but what they can see compared to what we saw when we were younger, it kind of gives them, I wouldn't say it enlightens them, but it kind of gives them an excess of information.
But
Put it like
everything
this, struggle. Put it like this, struggle. Right at the age that our kids are, they know more about life than we did at that age. That's all.
No, they think they do.
They know more about concepts. They don't know more
I feel
about
like
life.
I feel like they do know more. We just been through more. You feel me?
More life experience. We have more experience.
Yeah, we have more life experience, but they, in a sense, they know a lot more than we know because they're more advanced.
In my opinion, I feel like, technology made people dumber. Us included. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Back in the day, you probably could remember 30 numbers to 30 different people. Get on the phone and just dial a number and call somebody. I bet you can't do that shit now.
Oh, hell no.
Everybody on here guilty of that shit.
Hey,
I know numbers
number
by
I
heart.
think I only know maybe a couple numbers by heart. My home telephone number that it still exists to this day, like my house I grew up with, and like one of my homeboys. But other than that, I'm looking for a name.
I still know my landline number.
Back in the day,
that landline, to this
day.
day.
I know the number of the motherfucker that's gonna bail me out. That's it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, if you had a pager, you could just look at the pager, see the number, and know exactly who it was.
911.
You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays,
hey, I want to read this real quick. I had it up here for the longest. Looking at the man Kais is today. Oh, the man Kais is today might not be the boy he was years ago. Just because he got money now, don't mean he grew up rich. For all we know, he can be from the slums. Okay, that's kind of like.
Being from the slums, though, no,
we on some different shit now.
Yeah, that's not making any sense.
And Kais came from money.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you this right now,
man. Like I said, bro, I'm not gonna crucify the man for what he said 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just because he was from the slums don't mean that, hey, bro, you get a pass on saying the N-word.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that don't make no sense, bro.
At all.
Now, hey, listen, bro. If Kais was in a room around a whole bunch of brothers and he said that and nobody done him nothing, man, I respect the fuck out that man, dog. But if you gonna say that shit behind doors and not around nobody, you pussy, dog. You pussy in my eyes, bro. That's like throwing rocks and hiding hands, G.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But what's gonna happen with him?
Nothing gonna happen to him, bro.
Exactly. I ask certain questions because I know the answer to it. Nothing is gonna happen. Like I'm just saying right now, I'm only doing this because I'm pimping views off the shit. That is it.
I said it
because
earlier.
other than that, after this live, I'm giving you all a video on these damn stage H ones, and I'm moving the fuck off. That's it.
Skip. Oh, some real shit though, Skip.
Cancel culture.
Some real shit though, Skip.
Yeah, Chaotic, go ahead.
Man, we shouldn't even be talking about what he said 2 years ago on some real nigga shit.
I feel you.
I agree.
This the fact that this shit happened 2 years ago.
Hey, I just came because Skip don't ever drop the link.
I think it's
that is true. I really don't. I mean, because I'll be having my I'll be doing my thing,
and that nigga
man.
talked shit the last time I was in his chat, nigga. So I'm
JF, man, you know I'm just playing, bro. JF.
Was this 2 years ago this happened?
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago.
Oh shit, bro.
I'm just putting views off the shit. This is some old shit. But I'm just
I just pulled up because I seen Satch in the comments.
I'm not about to crucify the man for something he said 2 years ago, bro. You know, whoever at that point in time, whoever heard him say that knew that man at that point in time, should have checked him right then and there, bro. And if they done that and he ain't said it since, we good, bro. I'm not about to sweat him over that shit.
I feel you. And chaotic, and the fact that if this was brought to everybody's attention 2 years ago, and the man is still functioning today, that means shit, motherfucker. Hey, that means that means whatever it said, he got away with it, and there was
he took his little licks on it. He took his licks on it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad that he is still doing this shit today.
Yeah, but how many times we done seen it? We done seen
he
that.
took his licks, but like
You know
I
what
said,
I mean?
man,
This is not like he was like caught messing with no kid or no shit like that. Because if that was the case, he would have been done. But just to say that word, that word is just like the fact that you get a little pop on the hand because it is not taken seriously. He said this shit 2 years ago. Whoever called him out on it, they probably did a little thing like that, and that was it.
If it would have had a racial tone to it, then maybe. But if you think about it, your stream, my stream, Tony's stream, we still not talking about racist tweets.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, nobody heard him say it because it was written down.
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
But Zay, can I ask you a question though?
Of course.
Yeah. Do you feel as though, I mean, obviously, like this happened, but do you feel as though that we went hard, like people went harder on Danny Moore's ass than they did on Kais with this?
Hell yeah.
The only reason for that was because it was Danny Moore's first time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just miss a lot of it.
Danny Moore deleted his. Well, he didn't. We ended up finding out he didn't delete the Twitter, but he got rid of the Twitter where it made it look like the Twitter was deleted.
Oh,
that's the lied about it.
That's the difference between Danny Moore and Kais. When Kais' stuff got brought up, Kais addressed it head on.
Oh, okay.
When Danny Moore shit got brought up, Danny Moore deleted his Twitter.
Okay, that makes sense. So he
didn't. He said he didn't like really address it. He was like, "Man, this shit look."
Now
that shit. That was
it. He threw his phone and tucked his hands.
Sneaker Fetish thing was, but why people didn't respond as quick to Kais as they did to Danny Moore? I'll answer for myself. I didn't do a live based on the tweets. I did a live based on him deleting.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now.
You know what I'm saying? With tweets, it's just like, all right. But with the deleting, you look like you guilty.
Gotcha.
That gives me the level I need to do a live stream.
Exactly. Okay.
Kais jumped on Tony shit. A donation came through. Yo, Kais, given that the donation came through and some people been talking about it, yo, what's good with the N-word and you using the N-word?
Yeah.
So back in the day, I used to use it. I thought it was cool, this, and the third. And then I grew up, I realized that it wasn't cool no more, so I stopped using it.
Okay.
That's good, Kais. And it's still, Kais.
But whenever, what I explained to Tony is that, bro, when you got somebody that don't really fuck with you, bro, their job is to make you work hard. Sneaker Fetish don't fuck with Kais.
Wait, say that again? Say that again?
Sneaker Fetish don't fuck with Kais at all.
Okay.
Of course, Sneaker Fetish is gonna make him go round and round and round. He talking about, well, if Kais want to really do something, well, donate $500 to the NAACP. And I bet you any amount of money that Sneaker Fetish don't even donate to the NAACP.
Hey, Zay, I'm gonna agree with you on this, right? I don't know Sneaker Fetish, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like Sneaker Fetish going at Kais for saying what he's saying for clout, bro.
Of course.
I feel like he's trying to gain something from Kais to get people to look at his channel more. You feel what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, it might be slightly opposite because Kais called him out a few years ago, and Kais told Sneaker Fetish, yo, you trying to be like me. And I think Sneaker Fetish been holding on to that.
Wow.
Yeah. Because you watch stream, Sneaker Fetish is up there. Sneaker Fetish talking about, yo, watch, I'm gonna see Kais at an event, and I got words for him. And you got words for him based off what? Because he said that you trying to be like him. Who cares?
I wonder. Let's say when it got brought up that Danny Moore said the tweet. I mean, when he put that tweet out, I wonder. And I'm just asking the question because I already know the answer. What the answer is, I just want to just ask it. If Danny was like, "Yeah, I said it," and the fuck you gonna do about it? Nothing will happen to him. That's my answer.
Unless he slip, trip, and bump into me, and I close his motherfucking eyes for him.
If he said that shit, and the thing is, I would say nothing would happen. The only thing that would happen is have a whole bunch of motherfuckers making videos about it and be like, "We should put that shit. He should be canceled," and all that. But nothing's gonna happen to that man.
Hey, Skip, listen. I'm with all the bullshit, Skip, but you will never see Chaotic go live and make nothing, dog. That ain't my style. Nigga, I'm gonna see when I see you in person. Bitch, you better stand on what you were saying, motherfucker. You hear what I'm saying?
I know exactly. I'm just saying, like how shit goes today. Motherfuckers would have been made. I mean, I probably would have pimped some views. I think I would have pimped some views off of it. But
man,
there's only so much I could do. It's not like I could be like. It's not like I would be making videos, be like, yeah, man, gay motherfucker. Because if I was him, I'd be like, man, look at this moment right here.
JL, well, you know and Jeezy know, bro. Win, lose, or draw, my nigga, I don't give a fuck. Win, lose, or draw, but after that fight, you gonna respect my motherfucking mind, pimp.
Yeah,
I guarantee you that
already.
And I feel yes, exactly. But I know for a fact if he would have came out that bitch and said like, okay, I said it. Ain't nobody gonna do shit about it.
And you bold saying some shit like that. Slap taste out your mouth, bitch.
Bruh, but Chaotic, you gotta remember, man, like in the sneaker community, if you have something to offer in the sneaker community, bruh, you can get away with anything. Look at all the goof-ass sneaker YouTubers that got caught up with all the fake shit and all kinds of crazy shit. The only thing they gotta do is talk about it, and then that very next video, give motherfuckers an early hype video. Early hype shoot. Man, that shit's forgotten about. Facts.
It ain't even only that. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? That shit only gonna be hot until something else happens. And niggas ain't talking about that shit no more. That's all it is.
Exactly.
I've been a victim of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If I was a well-known popping ass damn sneaker YouTuber to the point where I'm talking about there'll be like 5,000 motherfuckers in this chat right now, and let's say it got out that I was doing a video, I was doing a fucking like vlog, and I shoved this old lady down and she fell down and hurt her hip. The only thing I gotta do is be like, I want to apologize for what I did to that old lady. And guess what? I got the new Travis Scott, and I'm doing a fucking giveaway. Niggas will be like, fuck that old bitch. Travis Scott. Facts. That's how the shit will be. That's how it is.
Oh man, that shit that crazy, bro.
That's all I had to do. Just give something that you all want, and the shit will be forgotten about. So that's facts. When it comes to the sneaker community, motherfuckers forgive and forget real quick if you got something to offer. Do you all agree?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to be really extreme, like that EDP shit. Yeah, then you done.
The what?
Meeting little kids and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Then you done.
Yeah. That one dude. What's his name? What?
EDP 445. Then you done.
Okay.
Or you just saying something about the alphabet community.
If you even look at that situation, he not done either.
Really?
Yeah, he still got a following.
Oh, really? I thought they took him off platform and all that stuff. I don't know. I didn't keep up with it after.
He back on YouTube with a different name.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Hey Zay, you said he's back on YouTube with a different name.
Yeah.
And this shit popping like a motherfucker.
He's not popping like he was, but
he still got following.
It's not like he got 0 motherfucking followers.
Oh, okay.
He got 0 followers. No.
This is the world we live in, bro. Hey, if you,
I tell you, bro, must be fake outrage, man. It's crazy.
Man, I don't know, man. It's shit to the point where, hey, social media is a motherfucker.
How many people you still know listen to R. Kelly?
Me.
Thanks.
I still listen to R. Kelly.
Stop listening to R. Kelly.
I don't fuck with R. Kelly, but I ain't gonna stop fucking with that trap in the closet, bro.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
If you got a playlist, hold on, Zay. If you got a playlist going on, you with your lady, and some R. Kelly come on, you gonna stop and be like, nah, let me turn this R. Kelly.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Exactly.
Fuck no.
You ain't gonna steal it. Man, let me
Boy,
stop.
Ignition still ain't on the playlist.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I might not fuck with R. Kelly though, as for what he done, but his music is forever, dog.
It's gonna ride
forever, bro. Him and Keith Sweat, bro. Look,
let me tell you something.
All day.
Let me tell you something. If R. Kelly threw a concert right now, that bitch gonna sell out.
Fucking right,
Fucking
nigga.
right.
I'll be in that
Me.
bitch.
Fucking right.
That nigga got a comeback tour, nigga. I'm
Oh,
in
me.
that
Look at Michael Jackson, man. They thought they killed Michael Jackson with him playing with them little boy types. Man, Michael Jackson was still going at it.
I'm glad you said that.
Before he
Nigga,
died.
hey, the motherfucker was crying and passing out in the front row looking at that nigga moonwalking across the stage. knowing that he touched them little boys and never land, nigga.
Y'all funny.
That's
Hey,
why I
real
said-
talk, Cat Williams said that shit the best. When have you ever heard of Michael Jackson talking about he fucked the shit out of, he's fucking the shit out of? Never. Not never, nigga.
Nope.
You ain't never heard Michael Jackson fucking the shit out of somebody.
Hey, I ain't gonna even
Like,
say
look, like you surprised the nigga got kids, huh?
Real talk, man.
that nigga probably the first nigga that got married and never got no pussy.
Hey, we ain't gonna be doing no Michael Jackson.
Oh, my bad, Skip. I forgot, man. It's your people, man. My bad.
My bad, Skip. My bad, Skip.
Oh, nigga.
My bad,
Michael Jackson
Skip.
ain't never clap no cheeks, huh?
My bad, Skip.
Hold on,
My
wait,
bad,
I gotta put my shit
man,
on.
must be fake outrage, man. It's crazy.
Look,
Skip say, don't make me break out the red glove on y'all ass.
we are not. I had to put this shit on big screen. We are not going.
Hey, Skip, are you okay? Skip, are you
that
okay?
Michael Jackson right there, may I got some. You may I got some.
Oh,
that's
but
a
the ice
goddamn lie.
Oh no, bro.
Hey,
I had to move the shoes out of the way so y'all can see that shit right there.
Hey, Skip, that's
the ABC 1, 2, 3 Michael Jackson right there.
Skip,
You know what I'm saying?
That's the Billie Jean right there.
Mike right there.
That's the We Are the World mic right there.
You know what I'm
after
saying?
Joe Jackson.
That's the one with his hair caught
That's
on
who
fire.
Joe Jackson raised right there. That's the Joe Jackson raised Michael right there.
Hey, but can I ask a real question too? I thought about too.
Hell yeah, struggle.
How we gonna fix this fucking problem? Because honestly, like when I go to sleep tonight, I ain't thinking about this shit. When I wake up tomorrow,
Man, struggle
same
is
old
it's
shit.
never gonna be finished, bro. All we doing is speaking our little mind on here, bro. But at the end of the day, this shit ain't gonna never change, brother.
Oh, I know.
Exactly, struggle, and I'm glad you brought that up, struggle. That is true. Like I said before, I'm gonna say this shit again, man. Look, hey, I came home, I picked up the kicks from the homie, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pimp some views off this shit. And here and voila, we're here. But when this damn camera, when I hit in broadcast, I'm gonna pick these fucking stage hages up and I'm gonna do a video. Like this shit never happened. I'm not even gonna bring this shit up in this video. I'm not gonna do it. Because these stage hages ain't got shit to do with no words. It's gonna be it is what it is. You know what I mean? So
I want motherfuckers to know though, bro. When I first caught wind of this shit, I thought Kai said that shit this week, bro. I did not know that shit was 2 years ago. So I just want people to know I did not know that man said that shit 2 years ago. So like I said, I'm a man. I can stand on my own too. I'm not gonna crucify that man for what he said 2 years ago. But if he'd have said this shit yesterday or the same week, me and that man would have had to have a talk, bro. The way he gonna have to fix this shit.
Yeah, man. Because
and not it ain't no way to fix it. Just speak upon it and let people know, hey, bro, he apologized to my race of people.
All right, but look, let me ask you this though. But on that same token, what is that gonna change? What does that do? I mean, is it for your satisfaction?
And that's all it means, IBA, for my satisfaction, my
brother. Oh, okay, bet.
It make me feel better knowing that he apologized.
Yeah, man. I did. Yeah, because I was thinking too until I got the word that this was a long time ago. But like I said, this is one of those things where I guess like depending on who you are or what you do, you know what I mean. You might say some shit, and even like what Zaya brought up, that the fact that he didn't say it, he didn't say it like with a hard R. You know what I mean? Like these motherfuckers that you see like with Twitter accounts. You know what I mean? Say some shit. You know what I mean? I guess why did he even say it? Like, nigga, what was he talking about?
Bro, they were dumb tweets, bro. They don't even make sense. Like, he just talked. There was one, and he was like, yo, I be sleeping niggas like pillows.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, which we know what he means. Trying to say like, yo, I'm not fucking out. You know, like I see niggas like pillows, and it's just like, all right. Listen,
let me tell you something, Zay. That word don't mean nothing until they find out what race you are, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Until they find out what race you are, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Until they find out who the fuck said it, then it become an issue.
Yeah.
Because if IBA said it, and if IBA said it, and people go see that IBA black, not a word gonna be said, cuz.
That's why I said.
But if you not that skin tone, bro,
it was weird too because a lot of them tweets from back then, they didn't even have like retweets or responses to it. And I'm just like, bro, like they weren't like absolute nobodies back then. Like they had at least a little crowd, and you telling me nobody nothing back then?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Now, you know, like and shit. I'm the prime example. Like now, the business of exposing is big business, bro. You know.
So do you think if that happened today, would it have the same effect or would it be different?
Nah, I think it's different now. I think it's worse now because now is the whole culture of exposing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exposing somebody, trying to get the footage out before somebody else, trying to get the word out before somebody else. Oh, I got the exclusive. I seen it first, and this, then, the third. Yeah. So that's what. And then you know, not only that, but the trolling is at an all-time high.
All-time high.
That's what
y'all think so?
Don't necessarily think
Skip and Go. Y'all know for a fact, bro.
Yeah,
in 2017, bro. Before 2017, I didn't know that a sneaker community existed, my brother.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't know nothing about YouTube shit. Know none of that shit, dog.
Me either. Y'all know my story. I didn't know anything about it until one of my homegirls put me on. So
that's right. I remember that, Goat.
Bro, I ended up watching Jumpman Bostic document, dog. When I first watched Jumpman Bostic document, all this other stuff started getting sent to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, it start. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I found out about everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's when you found out how it's just crazy that I think about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you would think that shoes would never, ever bring out so many just off the wall type shit that
have nothing to do with you.
That has shit to do with shoes,
I was about to say the same thing. Like, none of this shit ain't got shit to do with shoes no more.
It ain't got nothing to do with shoes, bro. It's like if you like what the like. I'm trying to think of some. Hold on, I'm thinking something funny to say. Yeah, go ahead. I'm thinking something funny to say. Go ahead.
Hey, go. Tell him, go. Like I remember, bro, the first time I ever seen Gold and Skip, dog. We was on. I think it was on Skinny Panel, if I'm not wrong. When Skinny had that thing, like he brought you on there, he had Goat. This when Goat just started working at Foot Locker, dog. Goat was sneaking doing his reviews. You remember Goat?
No, I've been working at Foot Locker for 10 years. I just started doing YouTube in like.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You were sneaking doing the reviews in the back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Anytime podcast with Skinny.
Yeah.
I found out he lived in Colombia, so I was like, bro, what part of Colombia you live in? Like, shit, I'm right here.
Yeah, bro. I remember
that. That's how far we go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I met y'all way back then, dog. Like, I think that was 2017, 2018, something like that.
But don't nobody give a fuck about a sneaker review no more. It seemed like it's just what the news is.
Hell yeah, like. What the shoot? I'm saying, bro, this shit is so crazy, dog. You know.
At the end of the day, though, bro, no matter what anyone of us say, sneakers brought us together.
Yeah, that is true. Because if it wasn't for that, if I was never into shoes and I was into fixing my car and some shit, I wouldn't know none of you knew. It'd be a whole. Hey, if I was in like I said, if I was not into shoes and I was into cars everybody in here, we will be talking about a motherfucker who was into cars saying a tweet about nigga.
But
not no shoes. So there'll be a whole bunch of different people out here. That's it.
But believe it or not, some of them cats that do fix on cars, like that community, they all go through the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep.
That is true. Yep. Motherfuckers talking shit. Hey, this nigga said my car's slow, and he a whole ass nigga. And when I see you at the race, I'm gonna fight you. The same shit. You know what I mean?
But why you put them 28s on your Charger?
I ain't gonna lie. I started noticing when it would go to the beefs and the disses and stuff around 2015 with, I ain't gonna say their names on here because they ain't on here. They should not be named.
Oh yeah, I knew you were talking about.
We put those names over here.
Wait, you said 2015?
No, that was 2017.
2015. No, I wasn't around in 2015.
I've been watching YouTube. I mean, I will watch it. I mean, I've been watching it since like for Bullet RC when he was in his parents' house doing YouTube videos. Hell, Zaya was around too. I was watching Zaya back then too. So I was like, man, I can't believe how much it's grown from now and then. But yeah,
that is true.
I started.
It wasn't no beef back then, though, right? As far as for with Zaya and Bullet RC, right?
No, they had beefs back then.
But I would say it wasn't on the video. It wasn't on the video.
They did?
Nah, in my opinion, what changed it is the live stream. Because if
speak on it, hey Zay, speak on it. Like how? Look at this.
Think about it. Let's say me and Skip got a beef, and I do a video on Skip. I do a video. It's got to sit there, and people got to see it, and people got to leave a comment and all that.
Yeah.
But if I beef with you live, there's people watching. There's people gonna troll in here.
That's interaction.
And what they're gonna say is, damn, tomorrow, like, damn, Skip and Zaya beefing. I want to keep these motherfuckers beefing. So, you know what? I know something about Zaya. I'm going to hit up Skip in his DMs, and I'm going to tell him, yo, Zaya be doing this shit over here. You
exactly.
And then you go through that, and then you be surprised. The same motherfucker that did it to me, to you, he going to come to me and say, yo, let me tell you something about Skip, man. Let me tell you.
Hey, you know, and the crazy thing about it, we would never even fucking know it about that shit unless
everybody that watches like shit like Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. Right.
You don't think they sit there wishing that they could change the outcome how things happen on the screen?
You know how many beats I feel like was staged, low key, and we eat that shit up.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm trying to.
To me, the engagement of the people is what really helped to keep it going and keep fueling it.
Motherfuckers in the chat are the ones that people in the chat are. Motherfuckers in the chat can be the ones they can start the fire.
Yeah,
they can really start the fire. I could be on the video, be like, you know what, man, me so and so. Hey, look, we went ahead. I hit him up. We decided to squash that shit. And somebody purposely can be like, you know what? He said that he gonna squash the beef with homie, but I like when Skip said that motherfucker is built like a Coke bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and say some shit real quick.
They gonna say
some shit real quick.
Oh, they'll ask you a question or some shit that'll make you say something, and then that clip, and they'll run back and say, "Yo, look, man, look what he said." And that's why with me, I always say, "Yo, let me get the timestamp. I gotta see like." First 10 minutes, the last 10 minutes. I got to see the person's body language. Did they mean to say it? Did they say it in a fucked up way? Like, a lot of times when you really look into it, it really be like little pieces that if you don't look into it, you could jump out the window.
Yeah, you got to watch the whole thing because a motherfucker could be just like repeating it and saying
real talk, Skip.
Them, bro, like that's their opportunity to kind of, you
got some good editing motherfuckers around here that'll put some shit together and look,
bro.
This is what he said about you, dog.
Let me tell you something, bro. I done planted so many seeds. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. I done planted seeds before. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I done had shit where I went under a fake name and then dropped it to certain people because I know they gonna run tell that. Oh, dude, I done planted too many seeds, bro.
Oh man. Well, you the ultimate troll,
man.
Oh, me, they gotta did that shit. I'm gonna keep it 100. They gotta did that.
Hey,
but you know what? But the thing is, man, like this shit, the sneaker community is not full of like. Okay, let's say I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it if all this beef shit ended up having someone like really, really hurt or killed. You know what I mean? I mean, that's not happened. I don't even want to say yet, but at the same time, I really doubt anything will happen like that. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna tell you when I started checking out of it, man. Like when it started getting too foolish, when jobs and stuff were getting called, like, bro, that's some BS.
Yeah, that's
real talk, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't play with people's lives like that, man. Like that's too much. I don't.
Yeah.
And I said it from the jump. Like you talking about people, kids, wives, and all that. Like, bro, that's nah.
That's where it goes too far.
Let me ask you a question. But see, what about if you the one that put your business out on social media for anybody to be able to address anything that they saying towards you or using against you? That's your
play with nobody money like that, though.
It don't even have to do that.
You don't play with nobody money like that,
my
bro.
brother. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
Agree with that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, IBA. Bro, that beef is between you and that man.
Yeah.
Anything else behind that, bro? Don't bring my wife. Don't bring my job. Don't bring my kids into that, bro. It's me and you, dog.
Hey, chaotic. I feel what you're talking about, and I also feel what IBA is talking about, because I guess when it comes to like social media, you could either put your business out there like that or not, because look.
What if somebody else did
it? And I'm gonna say this shit. People think that I live in Arizona. I don't live in no fucking Arizona. I live where I live at. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what I actually do for a living besides doing the military shit. I do that like on my weekends. On my real job, I work at a shower curtain ring factory. Nobody needs to know what the fuck I do, nor live. There is no pictures of my family ever on social media. It won't happen like that, because I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody, because I would fucking lose it. You don't think for like Father's Day or my daughter's birthday, shit like that, I want to post cute ass pictures of us two like that? I can't do it, because a motherfucker that does not like me will go out the bag and say some stupid shit about my daughter, and then I'll fucking lose it.
Hey, I post my daughters all the time on their birthdays. I'll post a picture. Play with them if you want. Play with them if you want. That's all I gotta say.
I don't even want to risk it. You know what I mean? That's why I don't put my family up there.
I know for me, like I said, it was just certain stuff. I'm like, bro, if on any side, I'm like, it wasn't even about picking side. It was like, man, come on now, like.
Play with my kids if you want, man. I'll tell you right now, I'm not scared to go to no penitentiary, my brother. I don't give a flying fuck, bro. I will blow your fucking head off, dog.
I second that. Yeah, I second that.
I don't give a fuck about being incriminated. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm serious, man. My kids almost grown anyway, though, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all about to see a whole different chaotic when look, bro. 2 more years, my brother. When my second oldest gonna make 18.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck with chaotic if you want to, bro.
And you know what? And the thing is, it should never get to that, because we should be just talking about sneakers. What the fuck does someone's family or shit have to do with sneakers?
That's why I never went.
You know what I mean?
YouTube.
And I'm not saying that. Hey, Skip, I want to rebuttal this too, Skip. I'm not saying this to be a tough guy, bro. I'm just telling you, don't make me that person, bro, because I will be that person.
Exactly. Go ahead, Abby.
No, what I'm saying, it steps away from the shoes, because it's so much you can say about shoes. You got to talk about other things. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, just like you do every day, what you say you do. Why are we doing this live out here?
Oh, Pimp Views.
That part.
Yeah.
So people doing what they got to do to keep their shit popping and to keep people coming. But does that shit always work? No, because you could be talking about drama shit, people beefing today, and your views could be up 800, 1,000, 2,000, whatever it might be. But on a regular rate, when you're talking about what you're really talking about, and it's only about 30 people in the chat, nigga, that shit don't hit the same. You feel me? But that's what some people do.
Exactly, and that's why I feel people. That's why I feel.
If somebody says something about you, IBA, and you don't respond to that motherfucker, that shit gonna die out so quick.
And it don't even really help your channel anyway, because then you're just building it off of another woman.
Right.
And after that, you do something else. Tanks.
Man, that's why. Me personally, I only rebuttal or has something to say about what I feel like I want to respond to. Other than that, I make people mad and don't say nothing. They can come looking for me and say whatever they want. I ain't got nothing to say. I said what I said. Eat that shit.
I can remember a while back. I can remember a while back, maybe like 2 years ago. I showed my dad what was going on. That nigga was like, "Nigga, is you a sissy?" Like, real talk. Like he was
with a straight
like,
face.
Huh?
I said with a straight face.
Yeah, what straight he had? Like, nigga, you a sissy? Like, this some sissy shit. And I was like, bro, I couldn't say that because I'm like, well, shit, I'm subscribed to all this shit. And like I said, I started realizing, bro, the shit really stupid.
Yeah,
it is.
Hey,
I understand how people will pimp some views. You know what I mean? I would say I'd say if someone, and when I say pimping views, like people main outlets do this shit. You know what I mean? Like anything, any kind of like, depending on what I mean, anything like the TMZs and the Foxes and stuff like that. Like this is like actually like, you know what I mean, like reporting news on certain things. You know what I mean? I guess like to a certain level.
But like Zay said, it's all about who got the info first and all that. Like it don't even matter.
Hey, Skip, you seen how the shit went, right? It went from talking about fake shoes, to people mamas, to people daddies, to people kids. You know what I'm saying? Until blatantly fuck you, you know, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, this shit went great because it started off as sneakers, dog. It started off with sneakers, and then it went to something else. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit was crazy.
But why do you think? Why do you think it's like? It'll have to be.
Don't went to what the sneakers brown proof.
People sick out here.
I mean, let me see. If you think about it,
niggas knows.
If you think
people
about
want
it,
drama.
Your no bedroom apartment.
Oh. That nigga said nigga got a stove in the bedroom.
Who are the people?
That's the heater. What you talking about?
Who are the people that keep shit going?
God damn.
Everybody.
Who are
you gotta keep stuff going
everybody. Hold on. Think about people. Think about sneaker content creators that have never, ever been caught in no beef. Why do you think that's that right there? Let's think about some random sneaker YouTubers who are well known that never ever they have never had a video or live of them cussing somebody out or no goofy shit like that. Why do you think it's that?
I can name one. I think I could be wrong. Jock Slade.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he just keeps it business and then that's it.
That's what you're supposed to do. When you gotta understand, there's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
So some people could say any fucking thing they want, but the thing is, your channel's only gonna be what you make it, what you want it to be. So the thing is, you gotta understand, you gotta make content to cater to your following. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the schoolboy and be the nigga at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you got these big brands pushing you and you getting that sponsorships. You ain't
right. So it's to the point. It's to the point where you can't answer to certain shit. It's some shit that's not even worth, you know what I'm saying, responding to because the level that you on, you bigger than that shit.
So do you think it'll have to take someone to push someone's buttons to the point where they really feel like they're gonna have to address it, or do you think they know that look, what I have going on right now in my brand, in my life, a motherfucker could just come out the bag and say some really disrespectful shit, and I can't do shit about it.
You saying have to? You don't have to. As if you want to. They don't have to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what Zaya said. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If somebody said the N-word, you know what I'm saying? Is it necessary for you to actually be what you gonna do? Beat everybody ass that use the N-word?
Maybe tired of the motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Then you gonna go to jail, you locked up, and the nigga that you call N-words out here free, and you in there sitting down thinking about what you did. Now you like, damn, I should have never did that shit.
And that motherfucker still saying it while you locked up.
Damn, that nigga whooped my ass.
Hold up, now, wait a minute. Now,
damn.
Now you gotta understand. Now, listen. Now, I hear that IBA, but goddamn, man. Whooping the motherfucker ass for saying the N-word is a misdemeanor, man. I'm bailing out the same day, pimp.
Because you got your money, now you got to go to court and do all of this fuck shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a couple of fines. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for my actions. But it's a couple of fucking fines, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take my 5 and go across the water or something.
Respectfully, some white people like to get their ass whipped, so you might be doing him a favor.
Hey, hell yeah, JF, that's like a fetish. I gotta get mine. They feel like, they feel like, man, I need a black fist on my face really, really hard, and I know what I need to do.
When you go,
fuck yeah,
they're gonna be running talking about, ooh, I got me one today.
Exactly, Zay. Hey, Zay, man, I want to ask you a question. Hey, Zay, why do you think? Okay, so why do you think there are sneaker content creators that never has never like gone through any goofy shit? Like, what do you like? Does that make sense? Like, okay, why do you think like there are some? Like, I'm pretty sure you know some sneaker content creators, Zay, that has never had to address any goofy shit. Why do you think is that?
It's one of those where you want to be accepted by the brands, so you know you got to be squeaky clean,
or like have a PG-13 channel, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, like Zaya, you have goddamn your shit is rated R. I have a rated R channel.
Rated R.
You know what I mean? Could we say like, you know, we say words like pussy and, you know, all kinds of shit.
All
you
that.
can't be saying
you
pussy.
be saying
PG-13.
balls deep and all that shit you be saying on this motherfucker.
Yeah, balls deep. So yeah, I have a rated R channel.
That's TVMA right there.
But like at the end of the day, you do have individuals that kind of teeter a little bit, because sometimes doing that squeaky clean stuff, sometimes that's not really what you want to do. You know,
it's like they want to kind of like break out their shell.
Perfect example. Perfect example. You got a Tony D.
Man,
2 Wild.
Skip, bro. Skip. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't mean to cut you off there, but Skip. Let me tell you something, bro. These brands gonna fuck with you no matter what, bro. Long as you got that following, they gonna fuck with you, bro. If people is feeling feeling your channel, they gonna fuck with you, bro.
Thank you, Chaotic, and I needed that from you, man. Real talk. That is true, because there are times that I'm like, damn, man, maybe I should switch it up. And then I think about it. I'm like, man, if I'm myself, and I always, you know, watch people who are very successful, and they always say, look, man, be yourself, man. Be yourself, because if they're gonna come, they're gonna come.
Right, man. I watch Cash Nasty, bro. I watch Cash Nasty. Y'all know Cash Nasty.
Yeah.
Man, all Cash Nasty done was bleep out his curse words, bro. But you knew what the fuck he said.
But
yeah,
I think
you know what I'm saying?
I think I see what Zay is saying too. I could be wrong. I'm not a content creator, but I think when you have that large following, it becomes more of a job, because then you have the brands in your ear, especially when you're pushing out content. Whereas you're more independent, where you could be free and create your own content and have that freedom.
If you think about it, it's sort of like the rap game. You can either be signed to a major label and you got to do what the label tells you to do, or you could be independent and you can do what you want to do.
Hey, Zaya, go back to what you was talking about before. We was talking about the on my end. You said Tony D. 2 Wild. I agree with what you said about. What you said again?
Tony D. 2 Wild is is sort of like the main channel, the squeaky clean. You know what I mean? 2 Wild for TV, when that concept was thought of. I'm not gonna lie, like I was in Tony's ear, like, bro, like you need something that's gonna allow you to be yourself. You know, and what the brand wants you to be. You know, just you just got to separate that content. You got 2 Wild for TV, where you get to discuss like everyday topics and things that are on your mind. And then when you on Tony D. 2 Wild, you know that's strictly for the sneaker reviews, the brands. You know, that's the main channel right there.
So that's all y'all in game, is to get the brands and all the other shit.
Well, I would say for me,
I always knew that I wasn't brand material.
Yeah, I don't think, like, realistically, you guys, like, with today's thing, I mean, like how Zaya broke it to the rap game, I don't think you need the brand. I mean, you do, but you don't. Because I think when you're independent, like how Chaotic brought up, like Cash Nasty, I don't know what his deal is, but if you can blow up on your own, sometimes it's better to not need the brands, because you don't really have that creativity.
And you got the following, right? You got a following that you grew organically, you know what I mean, that you've been doing your thing for the longest, for years on end, and you built that following, and then people, who's that just dipped out? Like IBA? Oh, okay.
Skip, you trying to get the brands, or is what I'm asking?
No, I want my
brands, like what you really think you get.
Say that again.
Like if you do get the brands, like what do people really think the brand is giving you? They're giving you a sneaker here and there. You know what I mean?
It's not like motherfuckers are like. It's not like.
So you changing up your whole style and everything.
Not like you getting a sneaker every fucking release. You're not.
You're not.
Nah, but what I'm saying, you changing up everything just to get a shoe here and there. Like you're not being yourself.
And imagine that you not being yourself, which means that you gotta work harder because you gotta put on this whole persona
you in character
of somebody that's not. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So is it really worth it at the end?
So imagine me, I would have to learn how to stop cussing to what? Get a free shoe? And at this point,
that's just not ain't worth it. Yeah, hey, but JF, what you're talking about, there are some people that are like, look, man, hey, I'm about to because I see all the other sneaker YouTubers doing their thing, man. They got their little soul premise bags and shit, and they're getting their shoes and rejuvenators and their sprays and their little ointments and oils and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like some people might feel like, hey, this is like what I need to. I'm saying some people, I feel they think that this is the way to go. Yeah, but whereas me, I know that I just needed to stay true to my puss ass self. I have my cult following. I have a cult following, and then one day I will have my plaque. Nigga, my 100K plaque. I do this for the plaque. I want my plaque.
All right, so what you're saying is it's better, and I ain't pocket watching on that like that, but it's better for you to stay true to what you've been doing. Get your little donations here and there, than to fuck around and try to get a brand and get a shoe here and there, basically.
Well,
because I mean the donations and shit. If you think about it, the donations and shit add up more than a fucking little punk ass shoe.
That's what I was saying. I don't pocket watch there. I'd be like, because then like. Sorry, Zay, use you as an example, but like I guarantee you the donations and stuff, they'd be like, oh, you can't do those donations and stuff like that. So it really seemed like you'd be losing money rather than gaining.
Well, let's put it this way, because to me it always makes sense when you got numbers, and I don't look at people as like y'all pocket watching me, but it's just to give you a perfect example. If I go with the brands and they tell me not to be me, now, first and foremost, if you watch any of my live streams, you know that the majority of them fucking donations that be coming through is probably the most ridiculous shit you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
I read them hoes with a smile. I interact with them shits and all that for $2.
Them shits rated. Hey, them shits rated NC-17 and rated R. Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Facts.
Why you on that? Them donations be mostly $2.
$2.
Fuck no, not all of them.
No,
that's the majority.
What I'm saying, the ones that always, because I peeped in over there a couple of times, and I done seen that nigga shit go off for like 5 minutes straight with that same shit.
Let me tell you something. On the trap house, when I lost that battle, I had them donations ringing off for 4 hours straight, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't watch it.
I lost the battle. The battle was paying $1,000, and I made $800 and something in one stream.
So you just read them bitches
through YouTube or like your regular Cash App donation?
Nah, this is just regular. I don't get paid through YouTube.
Yeah,
the money comes directly to me. So every time you hear the holler, the money's already in my PayPal.
God damn.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Now I give you something else. I'm not doing it to brag, but again, it's just to point out that going with the brands ain't really. If you stay true to yourself and you develop your own system and you develop your own lane, you can make it work. Okay.
Yeah.
Last year, just on the donations, I cleared 90,000. Okay, I did business
directly to him.
I did business taxes. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. That whole 90 didn't go in my pocket because I gave away money to my chat. I gave away, I think close to like 18,000 or 20,000 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
little right off here.
Brand deals, bro. I don't got a brand deal for nothing.
But Zaya, bro, you know what you got, Zaya?
Holy shit!
You got a consistent audience, my brother.
Exactly. A cult following.
Don't get me wrong. Listen, I don't even like. It's not like I got a major following either. Like I got a channel with 3,000 on it. I got another channel with 2,000 on it. You know,
you got consistent people.
I'm blessed. I don't got the views.
Yeah.
But if you talk to a Tony D2 Wild and you talk to a Kais, I'm pretty sure I'm up there with them money wise.
Wow.
I mean, I got millions of fans. Shit. I mean, I got the millions of views.
Yeah.
I got something that's even more important than views. I got something called engagement.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That is what Zaya said is like more that what Zaya said
you
that
just
is
figure
that
the shit out.
I ain't never had to get up there and tell them, yo, donate. No, if you don't donate, I'm getting off. I don't do that.
Yeah, you got people who be saying some crazy shit like that.
Like I'm a talker. I come prepared. I come prepared to get up on the stage and tap dance. If they throw it, then cool. If they don't throw it, I'm still gonna tap dance. I'm good.
Skip.
You know, talking
you got Skip on some real shit. Skip, you got the audience. Skip,
you do.
You got the audience, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, listen, bro. If you came out with a shirt, you see how you wearing IBA shirt, I be a sneakerhead.
Yeah,
bro, you came with, I know you done your own thing, but if you actually paid for you a nice logo, bro, and you put that out there, people gonna buy that, bro, and you got consistent support, bro. You got it.
Yeah, just like when I have my little pussy merch, man. Like my shit, I put it out, and motherfuckers, like they were hitting me up as soon as I put word that look. This is the shirts that I did, I think a couple years ago. Niggas were hitting me up, man. Sold out. So yeah, man.
That's what I learned from Tony D, bro, and Bull. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I learned from them, bro. Like, I see how they make a certain amount of their stuff, bro, and it sells out immediately. And they good with that number, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's what I learned, bro. And when I come back, with this merch shit, I'm coming strong, cuz.
Good grief. Wait a minute. Zay, you said every time that shit goes to your PayPal.
Bro, when you hear the holler, the money's already in the PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
$2. All right, yeah, it's $2. And anybody would say, man, Zay, man, you doing too much.
That shit adds up. If you
I'm trying to tell you, listen, and the thing is that I've always been a hustler some way or another.
Yeah.
My concept has always been I'd rather sell a lot at a little price than a little bit at a high price.
Thanks.
Right? So I'm out here like 2 for 5s out this bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm serving all the fiends. Now, don't get me wrong. The fiends that I'm serving are a bunch of trolling motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing, bro, it's no secret. The whole concept behind everything that I'm doing is based off trolling.
Man, Skip, bro.
And they control you, they control me. They'll get up in there with a fake Skipgoeshard name. They'll say some dumb shit.
Yeah.
They'll come up in my shit with a fake name of mine. They'll say some dumb shit. But
at the end of the day, you still winning.
At the end of the day, in a way, I'm still winning. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Man. I try to give back as much as I possibly can.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, a wise man once said.
We can say I got my own fucking shirts, nigga. Go ahead. I'm listening, cuz. I'm back quiet. Nah, that nigga popped in my head. It popped in my head when he went back there and grabbed that shirt. Nigga said, I don't need your shirts. I got my own fucking shirts. I've been doing shirts, nigga. Shit.
Nah, man. Hey,
what's wrong with you, nigga?
Two J's, bro. When I knew this shit from the streets, though, Skip. Bro, when I got into this sneaker shit, right? When I started grabbing more than one pair of kicks, bro. Yeah. I realized if I sold that sneaker for $10 more than what I paid for it, I'm winning, bro. And if I never touch that $10, bro, if I keep letting them $10 stack without touching them $10, bro, 10 gonna turn to 20, 20 gonna turn to 40, 40 gonna turn to 80, and keep flipping. You dig what I'm saying?
True.
That's how you build your capital, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And you just keep flipping. You just keep flipping, bro. You don't touch it.
which goes to the point where Zaya was talking about, you know what I mean, the $2. I mean, it's just $2. Like from the outside looking in,
It's
that's
just
$2.
But on the outside looking in and saying, yo, Zaya be guy having to do the most for $2. He out there pimping himself. He ain't making no money. That's cool. Keep thinking I ain't making no money, man.
That's good. I would want motherfuckers to think that. I would want people to think that so they won't bother me. Like they got to do with me.
And to me, at least in the way that my system is developed, all publicity is good publicity, no matter what it is. True. And I'll take a page out of IBA's book.
Mm-hmm.
When I was beefing with Skinny don't even know this shit. I was feeding Skinny information about me. I was trying to keep that man working, bro. Okay? I would feed Skinny stories about myself from a fake email.
Man, that shit genius. That shit genius.
Hell nah.
That shit genius.
But again, that goes with what people were saying, where you know some people are not willing to put all their information on social media.
Yeah.
You know, me, I just realized that the whole basis of my life, like, you know, I can give up. I could afford to give up. Yeah. You know, technically I'm my own boss. Like, more like who you gonna call to complain?
Exactly.
I'll give you my phone number if you want to call me to complain about me, but that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere because I'm gonna show up the next day back to work. I'm not a fireable employee, bro.
Exactly. I'll have motherfuckers call one phone and I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll talk to him about it and be like, yeah. So I'll just be talking to my fucking self and shit. That shit crazy.
But nah, listen, at the end of the day, like, bro, it's all about developing something that works for you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you could develop something that works for you and you comfortable doing, you just take that and you just apply it and you just grind it out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Damn, man.
That's all it is, man. Anybody could do it. Like, I'm not no fucking genius.
Jeezy, man, I was just about to ask you a question and they wrote out. Damn, man, that shit is.
I'm not no fucking rocket scientist, but you know what? Let me tell you something. I did a lot of years on YouTube where, yeah, it was on at the back of my brain, like, damn, I want to get a deal. Damn, yeah. I want to get sponsored. Yeah, I want to, you know, I want to get motherfuckers to send me something. And then, you know, I got the Champs thing, and then Champs started a whole bunch of sneakers that I don't even fucking wear.
That's right. I remember that, man. They said, I think, didn't you say that they sent you like, I guess something neat, and then
they sent me a bunch of fucking runners, knowing I'm chubby as hell. I'm not running nowhere.
Oh shit.
Tony B getting Jordans, Bull getting Jordans.
Yeah.
I'm getting some Adidas Flax, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? And let me tell you, bro, that Champs thing, you got to do the review by a certain time. You can't cuss. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can risk losing the deal. And then one day I just said, man, yo, listen, man, just don't even send me nothing no more, man. I'm good, man. I'm good on all that. I'd rather just be me, man.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I probably have been like, hey, I would have been acting my ass off. I'd have been like, oh shit, you see
I did. At that, and that's another thing, bro. Like, my audience to me is everything, man. My name is everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
If the shoe I get is trash, I ain't gonna get up on there and say, yo, Champ shit is trash. But I'm gonna get up there and tell you, this is not really my style. You know, I really probably wouldn't rock this, or you know, if I was a runner, then I'd rock it or something like that. And you know, after a certain amount of time, it's just like, why am I doing all this work? Mm-hmm. And you not really going, like, a lot of them brands, bro, especially up and coming YouTubers, bro, like, you're not gonna get no money. You're not gonna get no check. You're just gonna get free product, you know? And what is that even worth? Because if there's one thing that we know for sure is that there ain't nobody up here that's broke, bro. Everybody got sneakers. Sneakers is not a hard thing to get, and people get multiple sneakers on end. So ain't nobody up here hurting to get no shoes.
Not at all.
To get a full shoe. And it's not even like they're giving you a shoe a week. You probably get like one a month, one every week.
And this Jordan releases damn near every week, and then you get it like that once a month, and it's gonna be something that's fairly what in the sneaker community would say, and the way they say this is like disrespectful, but it's gonna be somewhat of a general release, a GR. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like you're gonna get like
limited shit. Like you
hell
ain't.
No.
I need that DJ Khaled care package.
That's
yeah.
a crazy misconception. People think they're gonna get that Khaled.
Yeah,
exactly. Struggle.
That's
no,
you
gonna get
Khaled, you see people like that, and you just say, damn, they get.
You gonna get these hoes right here.
Hey, it's not impossible though.
No, it's not impossible, but you're gonna have to work, bro. You know what I mean?
Like, to suck some dick, nigga.
I'm good.
Straight on that. JF, you ain't bullshitting, man. You might gotta fucking.
Hey, you ain't got no buzz like Kennedy. You gotta do something, nigga.
Shit, fuck that. I'd rather be a dickhead than a dick sucker.
Shit, man. Damn, man.
I'd rather motherfuckers be like, man, fuck that motherfucker Zaya, man. He a dickhead, but he ain't no dick sucker though.
Yeah.
Shit, man. You ain't lying, man. Jeezy, man, what you think about I guess to sum up everything in a nutshell, bro? What are your thoughts, bro?
I mean, this is a lot deeper than like the conversation itself at the end of the day, bro. Cause like I said, look, we can't act like we still ain't removed completely from like that era. Like civil rights movement literally was 40 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you really can't. It's really, you gotta kill off a whole generation, man, to like really kill like the cancer, bro. Because at the end of the day, like I said, bro, we still got bigots and all kind of other stuff running around here, especially in this neck of the woods, bro. So
hell yeah. In 2022.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? As long as this shit is still attainable, you know what I mean? It could be like any kind of like, literature, any kind of like books, any kind of it can come from people, actual humans on that bullshit, or anybody trying to find any type of like, something that has to deal with that shit, or what a racist motherfucker that wrote in a book, you know what I mean? That is kind of like on the down low. You got to go to certain people to try to find this shit. You know what I mean? Those books exist, man. Motherfuckers, like the how-to of keep racism alive, stupid shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And but yeah, man, like as long as that shit is still out and about, and you still got people who will openly just spew that bullshit.
I mean, look,
nowhere.
I mean, look, I got a 6-year-old. Even she could tell you the difference between right and wrong. Now, look, I curse. She looking at me like, "Fuck you doing, daddy?"
Yeah.
So, I mean,
exactly.
like I said, look, you could teach your kids the difference between right and wrong and discernment and all that, man. But like at the end of the day, it's gonna continue to be like an individual thing at the end of the day, bro. Cause like I said, bro, we just got some sick people out here, and like I said, we got a lot of our own shit we got to get addressed before we could like fix the other shit.
Exactly, man. Shit. But y'all, man, we reached past the 2 hour. When I do my lives, this is a special live. So I already knew I was gonna go past the 2 hours. You know what I mean? We have 3 hours.
Yeah, pimping.
Hell yeah. Jay, go ahead.
Hey, I'm reading the chat. So with the super chat, he said that shit reveal like you could tell who donating. So like if let's say somebody fuck around and like they a donator or whatever, like a consistent donator.
Yeah.
But if they fuck around and type some slick shit in the chat, but they doing it from a different account, you still can see who it is?
They would have to open up a multiple account. But the thing is, like, and I've talked to people that troll and shit, and they say sometimes that could get tricky. You fuck around, be on the wrong account and say some shit, you could give up. Yeah, you giving up your position. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Troll. You done caught some motherfuckers red-handed like that?
That's something they don't want to do, bro. A troll doesn't want to do that. With my system, you can still be in the chat talking, and then if you want to send a donation and say something, you just click a different link, and you get to choose whatever name you want to put in there. So they could, and they go in there. What they do is they troll. So, for example, they'll say, JF a bitch, JF a bitch donated $2, and then they'll talk some wild, crazy shit about you.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe they see you in the chat. They wanna try to agitate you, so they'll do some shit like that. You know what I mean? And they do it over and over and over and over again.
So
and
they can't be no rookie doing this shit.
Benefit is that words don't bother me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of the donations that I read out that I've heard other content creators say, "Oh, nah, fuck that. Zaya could keep that $2. I'm not reading that shit."
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I'm just like, bro, like I don't give a fuck. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I got paid $2 to read out a fucking sentence. Like, I can't complain about that. You know what I mean?
Not at all. If you really think about it, like, somebody is paying you to sit down and just read something, bro. You ain't break no sweat. You're just reading something like, well, we're like, here's $2, read this. All right.
And don't get me wrong, there's definitely other people that, you know, are supporters. They'll say their real name, and you know, like that last stream, I had a homie, Big Money Sonny. You know, we was about to get off, and he said, "Yo, bro, I'll give you $100 if y'all go another hour." And dropped $100.
Damn, you did that hour.
It's like, hell yeah.
Shit. I'd be like, you damn right. I'd have been like, hey, I would have read that shit. I would have been like,
the crazy part is he was already donating throughout the stream. So when he told me, yo, how much to go another hour? Is 100 good? I said, bro, don't worry about sending 100. We'll go for another hour. That ain't shit. Like, that's what we're here for. We here to entertain y'all. And bang, the next donation, he said, no, fuck that. I'm a man of my word. Bang, $100. You know? Shit. So we went shit. We went like another fucking hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. You damn right.
Yeah, and even when it ended, like motherfuckers was like, yo, bro, let's keep it going. And I'm like, bro, like the live stream was 8 hours.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, like
and throughout that 8 hours, man, you were still getting your $2.
$2. You know, you got $2
shit,
here,
bro. You got that
here, $2 there, $3 here.
Yeah.
You know, and little by little, it eventually adds up.
That shit.
I don't get it
on the $800 live, what with all them $2, what the fuck do you actually talk about?
I'll keep it on. Listen, and that day that I lost the battle, the only reason I went live was to vent. And no lie, bro, they ran that motherfucker one after another after another. When the live stream was over, I got off. I remember Jules looked at me and she said, "What's the matter? Like, did you make good money?" I said, "Yeah, I made $800 and something, but I didn't get to say nothing."
That's what I'm saying. Like, with all this shit going on, like, when do you have time to say something?
Boy, I'll talk around them hoes. I've learned, bro. I've learned that. I'm gonna talk, bro. I'm gonna talk, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. That $2, you came to interrupt everybody. Everybody got to shut the fuck up. This is what I want to say.
Yeah.
That's the privilege you get for the $2. And so be stupid as hell. But I'm gonna talk around that motherfucker, bro. Right? As soon as you done, I'm gonna get back to talking.
Yeah.
I always tell people, and Skip, if you ever hear me, I always say, yo, hold that thought.
Yeah.
Hold the thought. Hold that thought. Whenever you're saying something, just hold that thought. Because if you lose the thought and you get into the donation and be listening and all that, by the time I come back to you, you might have forgotten what you was talking about.
Hell yeah, you moving along. Hey.
Yeah, that shit even happens to me. Sometimes I gotta tell these motherfuckers, yo, give me a second.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is putting them on mute and listening to my playback so I could catch that thought that I had before the donation came in.
Yeah. Let me see. Hey Zay, you know who VS Map 12 is?
Yeah.
Okay. Zay's system is also successful because of his demographic. If I'm not mistaken, Zay said most of his viewers are in their late 20s, 30s, people with stable income and enough to blow on donos. Yeah, man.
You know what? Let me tell you something. And I've always thought of it this way, right? I've always thought of it as I don't want to have one person blowing money on donos. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I like to think that my audience is a lot of adults, and adults have responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to pack the pockets. You know what I'm saying? Now, to me, the low amount just makes it so that, you know, maybe one motherfucker ain't throwing all the donos. It gives the ability for 5, 10, 15 different people to throw $2. You know,
yeah. That's the smart thing about it is like $2, bro. Like it's like one of those
motherfuckers that say, yeah, it's only $2. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I tell people all the time, don't get so hooked to where you just throwing and then you broke, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, I love my crowd, but they know, bro, I don't need y'all to throw no $2. I'll talk this whole motherfucker down. I'm coming up here, like, that's just like a therapy for me. You know?
Yeah, likewise. Yeah.
Ideas and all my thoughts, and when I get off, I'm mad relaxed, I'm chill. So
Yeah.
I don't expect them to throw nothing, but I appreciate them because they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, you know, it provides a little bit of entertainment to the crowd. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers say some wild shit, and they be like, "Holy shit, what the fuck? I can't believe somebody."
He's saying some wild shit.
Yeah, they saying some wild shit, some fucking homo shit. They do all kinds of crazy stuff, bro. Like, you know, they do a lot of crazy shit. And then, you know, I not only do the desktop streams, but I do IRL, which means that I go outside, and I got a speaker on me, and they'll send donations through that thing to. You know, and look, as a matter of fact, a perfect example, when I'm out and about, they tend to do that. If I'm downtown and I'm walking around, I got a big ass speaker on me, they'll send in a donation, and it'll be like, nigger.
Yeah.
Do that because they know black people around me.
That shit
What
crazy.
they're trying to do is they trying to incite the black people around me to confront me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on, nigga. Talking about pineapple, man.
That part, go ahead.
Wait, nigga, you done fucked my head up, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you know these trolls, or like?
No, I'm pretty sure that there are people that, you know, like, support me, but yeah, sometimes they do put me in some compromising positions. Definitely.
Bitch,
you know? But it's, you know, like, I can't fault them. I signed up for it. You know what I mean? Like, I gave them the ability to be able to speak for $2. Now, what they say is on them, you know, but I can't be mad that they doing stuff like that if, you know, my system allows for them to do that. You know, so I'm not mad at them for doing it. I just, you know, I take it on the chin. Like, you know, I smile. You know, when people look at me crazy, I let them know, hey, listen, I'm a live streamer, and that's the opinion of somebody in the audience. You're more than welcome to curse them out through the camera if you want.
I'm like, here, do this shit.
And lucky for me, you know, I ain't never been fucked up. You know, I have had some people look at me crazy. I've had some people say, what you said? Yeah, 100. I've been kicked out of places.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They get me kicked out of places quick.
All in the life.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's the life of a live streamer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, wait. So hold on. Yeah. So if you know that shit gonna put you in a fucked up predicament, then why do the live stream like that out in the public then? Well, because they want you to do it like that.
Nah, one of the things with the desktop streams that have always kind of bugged me is that, like, I'm a person that I like to go outside. You feel me? And the desktop streams, for, you know, unfortunately, they keep you stuck at the desk. Now, what ended up happening is that I ended up following a different community, right? So this is considered like a sneaker community, right? There's another community. It's called IP2, right? Really racist, really out there, really vulgar. But a lot of their streamers on that side, they're like, you know, people with drug problems and homeless people, and it's kind of weird. It's like a whole different world.
Yeah.
And they be outside, you know what I mean, with their cameras. So that was where kind of I started getting the idea where, well, damn, I kind of want to, you know, go outside with my shit, you know, and entertain my crowd. So, like, if I go on vacation, I go live. It's sort of like I take my audience with me on vacation. You know, on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, I'd be like, yo, like, okay, let's go downtown for a couple hours. Let's go get some drinks and shit like that. And in a way, it's kind of like they vicariously living through me, right? So we'll go downtown and they'll be like, yo, Zaya, man, let's get some shots and shit. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm the one that's taking the shots, but, you know, like, they kind of living through me, you know? But, like, with let's put it this way. You could try to stop them from doing something. Like, the programs allow for you to stop certain words. And I've tried to stop it before, but they'll figure out another way. So, like, when I first signed up for so on YouTube, it's Streamlabs, but on the IRL shit, it's called Power Chat, right? Okay. So that's where they donate, and then it comes through to me, and it comes through to my speaker. So the Power Chat allows you to get rid of words. So one of the first words I put in there Nigger. That you can't use that word. On the very next donation, they did it anyway, but they put Negger, which when it makes the sound, it sounds exactly like Nigger. So they'll always figure out a way to get around it. So I don't even bother to try to stop it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. They also have the ability to play songs. You know, they'll play racist songs. There's racist songs that are on YouTube. You know, they'll play, you know, sexual noises. You know, they'll play annoying sounds and shit to piss people off in the outside world that are around me.
So even with the word nigga, that goes back to what they were saying earlier about, you know what I'm saying? This shit, I mean, it's on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that ain't nothing that's taught to nobody. You feel me? Like that's already instilled in them. So shit, they really just, you know, they putting it out in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out there. And not for nothing, like, you know, before we get out of here, and shout to you mentioned something earlier, and I didn't want to interrupt, but you said something about, you know, if you got kids, you know, what are you doing? And at least with me, knowing that I came from New York and I used that, you know, I used the Nigga, you know, and I don't know if y'all know Jules, but Jules is my ex-girlfriend, right? And I consider myself like a father figure to her children, right? Because they don't have a father figure. And Jules come from New York too, and she's heavy with the yo, what up, my nigga, and stuff like that. You look at Jules, you think Jules is white, and Jules is Colombian, but she's from New York. And that was one of the first things that I realized. And I sat down with her son, and I said, "Yo, listen, bro, like, you know, we are real hip hop type home. Like, in the hip hop, Jules listens to hip hop, and now my son is listening to hip hop. And I'm like, yo, like, you got to understand that, you know, I know sometimes you hear us say, yo, like, you know, what up, my nigga, and this, that, and the third, but you got to understand there's a whole nother word that's attached to that has negative meaning. And you know, it's the Nigger. And it's in your best interest at the age that you at that you don't use either one of them. And none of them are mistaken to get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, no matter what the age of a child is, you gotta step up and teach them. And I know as parents, like, you know, people say, no, well, yeah, I do teach my kids. And it's just like, yeah, but you gotta do extra nowadays. Why? Because once you let them walk off and they go to that computer or that tablet, now they got a whole nother teacher. It's going to teach them, and it's going to teach them you know how, like, motherfuckers say when you learn a language, you end up learning the curse words first? It's the same concept. You give that child a tablet. Most parents don't even put any sort of restriction on a tablet when they give it to a child.
Man, you can get around that shit.
So that child could go in every fucking YouTube page and everything and look at all types of shit. You know, and YouTube ain't as safe as people think, because the link that I use when I'm IRLing, they can only put a YouTube link in there, and they play racist songs. They play there's shit on YouTube where it's, you know how it's they do like the sounds and shit, where you hear them like eating and you can hear the sound and shit. They have one with people fucking ASMR. And I be out in the public and they play that shit through the speaker. And I'm walking through the street with a camera, and I got a speaker blaring, and it's two motherfuckers fucking on the speaker.
All you hear is claps.
Hit it. And it's like, what the fuck?
And you get donations for that shit?
Yeah, $2, man. Well, the music is $3, but yeah. But yeah, no, you gotta pay attention to the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little more than what was paid attention to us when we was growing up. And that's because now they have a whole way to access the world. So start telling them, like, yo, listen, what you see there, you know, it may not always be true. Like, I had to explain to Jules' son, like, you know, you listen in a rap, he listening to fucking, what is it, Juice WRLD. And Juice WRLD talking about lean and pills and I want to die. And I'm like, bruh, don't be listening to that thinking that applies to you.
Exactly.
Like, your mama got a good job. You know, I do well for myself. You live in a big ass house. You live in a nice neighborhood. You don't want them problems that them people talking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got them problems, and don't let nobody make you think that in order to be cool, you gotta have problems. Nah, bro. You let them know I'm cool because I don't got no problems. I get whatever I want. I live in a big ass house. You know what I mean? I go on family vacations. You know, I got everything that I want. Like, so you just gotta make sure that the kids is, you know, well informed.
Yep.
You know. But salutes, man. Yo, Skip, I appreciate you, dog.
Hey man, no doubt, man. That's why I say I forget that it was your one of your names of your channels is Sneaker Scandals, right?
Yeah, it used to be 3.0, but it was it was sort of like a play on when Ron at one point in time he clapped me because I was live streaming his live stream.
Yeah.
And I came up with the name. It was sort of like to piss him off, but
you
know, the me and Ron stage is like so in the past that it was like, you know, it's time to like kind of spicing up the name. And you know, I want to be as truthful as I can with the content that's on that channel, and it'd be some scandalous shit, bro. You know?
Yeah.
You're not coming to my shit to see a sneaker review, all right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Somebody saying the wrong word, somebody showing fake sneakers, that motherfucker over there is doing something, this guy over there is doing something.
Yeah.
Man.
Scandals.
But at least with me, everything's public, you know? It's not like I'm going, you know, it's not like I'm looking up Skipgoeshard and oh man, I gotta find out his real name to find out what's going on. Nah.
Yeah.
It's already public, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Hey, Zay, man. Thank you for coming in, man. Actually, thank you for because you was in here already, man. Thank you for taking a link and coming in, man, and tell us some stuff, man. JF, thank you. Struggle, thank you. Chaotic, Jeezy, IBA, man. I believe, yeah. Those are everybody that showed up, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man.
So go to the trap house and let me hold something. Cool.
Hell yeah, man. Them too as well. Shit, man. Yeah, man. Hey, look, I'm Skipgoeshard, man. Y'all know what it is, man. The most underrated, never duplicated, funniest sneaker content creator this side of the Mississippi. Facts, man. Thank y'all so much. I purposely made this puss-ass live just to pimp views, and that I did. Success. And we had some fun too. We had some good ass some good laughs, and you know, we got a chance, you know, the really, you know, talk about, like, you know, as all men, man. We just talking about some shit,
it's a good
man.
conversation, man. It's a good way to keep communication going. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Something as simple as the combo was, you know, it allows different people to get their perspectives out. And
exactly. And this was kind of like maybe just a live, not focused on shoes. You know what I mean? Sometimes I need a little getaway. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm proud that, you know what I mean, like I can have a live and not talk about shoes and still have people in this bitch. You know, because some people can't do that. You fuck around and you talk about shoes, and they can be like, hey, no, if you don't talk about shoes,
or some people be like, nah, you're not supposed to talk about that. You're supposed to talk about shoes.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man, bro. The hell?
Exactly.
I ain't talking about shoes 24/7.
But yeah, man, hey, man, thank y'all so much, man. I'm about to close this shit out and do this video on these puss ass shoes. And man, that's it, man. Hey, Jay, man, thank you for coming in, my bro. And
it's all good, fam.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, that's it, man. We out, man. Peace, puss ass.
Black ass.
Hell yeah. Nigga stuck that one in. Man, I ain't going nowhere yet, JF. JF, you thought I was going somewhere? You gonna sneak that black ass comment in? JF, boy, if you don't get your... No, I'm playing, bro. I'm out. Peace. Look at this. Man, what the hell?